Tropican.
Yes, people, we are back in the building for another NBA watch along. This time it's game 3 between the Sixers and the Heat. Boy, the Heat are up 2-0 in the series. This is a crucial game. Philly at home. Embiid is back. Something's got to give. But before we do anything right now, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. It's going to be lit. Chino, my guy, Miami Heat fan, big Miami Heat fan, should be in here in a little bit of time when the tip off happens. But big news tonight, man, with Embiid coming back into this. Woo, they needed him. It's really needed. I mean, like, because the way it was going, it's looking like Miami were gonna come in here, come to Philly and steamroll the thing, 3-0, come back here again, probably Tuesday night or maybe Monday night, I think it would be, and then close this series out 4-0 sweep. But with Embiid coming back, obviously he had an orbital fracture, so I believe it's a fracture of the cheek, kind of eye socket area, and also had the issue with the thumb as well that he picked up in the series against the Raptors in the first round. Had a clash with Pascal Siakam, his countryman, by the way, and it kind of ruled him out for the first 2 games. And we had this discussion when we were watching the game last week, Friday, when we found out the news that he was going to be out for the foreseeable. We was watching the game between the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies, and the news came out that he was going to be out for the foreseeable a week ago. And obviously yesterday night they were talking about how potentially it could be a situation where he would see the doctor Wednesday and they'll probably clear him for this game today. Then yesterday there was kind of an indication that he might not be there or thereabouts for the game, but or they will just wait and like kind of give it the last possible moment before confirming if he will be fit. And then here he is tonight. I think it's just they're in a series. They know that if they lose this game tonight, it's pretty much all over, and they really need to get somebody in there right now. And then you look at DeAndre Jordan, obviously moved over there from the Lakers. Was it the Lakers? Yeah, he was at the Lakers in the trade deadline. He's playing at center. He's not the same level. So it's pretty interesting in terms of what we're going to see tonight. But let me get into some comments whilst we hear. Big up my guy, Baby Rage. I'm not scared of Embiid. He was good too. Embiid still going through the thumb issue. He's going to wear a face mask, so he's limited. I'm sure he's not going to play the full game. And I can see him right now on the screen. Like, he's got the mask in his hand. So, like, I'm sure he's not going to play the full game. He's going to just go through the pain barrier to do what he needs to do. But yeah, pretty interesting. Pogba's not, but he wasn't a Red Devil like for a minute. Like, we know this. Come on, let's stop this. Like, everybody didn't want him. Now all of a sudden he's going to City. You want him? Nah, go and spread your rings, man. Go finish out your career and win some trophies. That's all I say. No point wasting your time at a team that has wasted his time. And what do I think about the news of LeBron going back to Miami? If that's true, I'm not surprised. But where would he fit into this team? I don't know. Like, because Miami will have to give up somebody. The Miami will definitely have to give up a couple of players, maybe even 3, to the Lakers for LeBron. So, and which 3 will it be? Do you know what I mean? They'll have to give away some picks too. So, like, it's going to be interesting. And Celtic and Bucks good. Yeah, tomorrow, game 3 of that series, obviously. And that's going to be pretty interesting, because obviously we're poised level in the series at one apiece, and it's the first road game for the Celtics. They're going to Milwaukee. That should be very, very interesting as well. So we'll see how that game goes, and then obviously in the evening or later on in the evening we're going to be watching the Grizzlies against the what do you call it, the Warriors. So that should be a good game still. You think it's a commercial deal for LeBron? Interesting. That's interesting. I do know that he's going to be sticking around in the NBA until his son makes it to the league. So we'll see where he goes and what happens with that. Pick up my bro Rich. You're awake, not for, you're awake, but not sure for how long. Yeah, I know, hey, bro. I was tempted to do the second game tonight, which was the Mavs against the Suns, but it starts at 2:30 a.m. and I'm sure the game won't finish till about 5. And I'm like, I went to sleep at 5 last week. I don't think I want to do that this week. So I haven't even watched any of that series. I've only watched highlights. I haven't watched it live yet. So I'm a bit annoyed in it, but it is what it is. But as for the Pogba to City, as I said, you can go. Like at the end of the day, I'm not one of them insecure fans that's gonna be like, oh, why is he going to City? End of the day, he's a free agent. He can go wherever he likes. At the end of the day, there's no loyalty in football, in it. Like people can go wherever they want. The fan base have been trashing him literally for the last 3 years. People have been saying he's been faking injury and all of this type of stuff. When the guy literally does nothing of this, he doesn't do anything bad. Like literally, he's got his family, he's got 2 kids, he's always at home. Devout Muslim, he prays, he does all the thing, goes to Mecca, does all of that. But then in the meantime, we've got an alleged rapist and a woman abuser, but people are saying, "Oh, bring him back into the team." So like, it's like people are a bit tapped. Like, so I'm not worried about like Pogba going to City. Go and win trophies. Go work under Pep. Like, do what you need to do. Get your revenge in it. Like, that's what it's got to be about. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not really worried about that, man. Like, because at the end of the day, if he goes there, we're not challenging for the league anyway. So go win the league again for City. Like, salvage something in the Prem. Prove people wrong in it, like because people say you can't play in the Prem. So go prove them wrong in it. Like I wouldn't be against it, man. Like at the end of the day, like he's shown respect to the fan base. He's like, the fact of the matter is this club disrupted his career twice. Like he would have preferred to probably stay in France and have his education in France. You take him from Le Havre at 14 years old and bring him to Manchester. He gets to 20 years old. You have no midfielders, and you refuse to play him in midfield because you want him to sign a new contract, right? But you're not guaranteeing him in playing time. So he said, "Okay, fine. I'm a move." Let me, what are you saying, Chino?
My bro, what you say? Hey, put my name up there. Let them see my name, bro.
You might say
Let,
heated voice.
let them see my name, bro.
Hey,
Yo,
Embiid is back. They rushed him back,
bro. I do not. You can see it on his face. He's in
He's
pain.
in pain, bro. I can
He's
see he's
in
in pain.
pain.
It's mad. It's
He's
mad.
in pain. The physicality is gonna kill him. I mean,
Yeah.
it's sad, bro. It's sad because Embiid out or not, like I
Mm,
wanted to face a healthy Sixers, which they were never healthy because even before the face, he had that thumb injury.
mm,
But even then, he was still putting up numbers against the Raptors.
yeah. 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 Boy, it's one of those.
I was listening to what Stephen A. had to say. Man, bro, mainstream media been pissing me off, bro. You know what Stephen A. said? The
What is it?
Miami should call the Lakers. Miami, who is the number 1 seed in the East,
Mm,
who is, 2-0 up against the Sixers, should call
mm.
the Lakers this offseason and trade Arrow and Bam for LeBron James.
Yeah, so Manchester Mania, like, because obviously he's a LeBron fan, in it. Like, so he was like talking about how
All
he
right, big up, Rich.
he might potentially go back to Miami, right? And I was like, they're gonna have to give up something big for that, like if that's ever
Fam,
happen. And I don't think
we
he might do
ain't,
it. I don't.
we ain't giving them nothing. I
Yeah.
don't want LeBron back. Pat Riley said, much as Pat Riley said, oh, he'll leave a key under the door for him. Pat Riley don't want LeBron back. That was
Mm,
just in public. The Heat don't want LeBron nowhere near the franchise back because, listen, Arrow and Bam is the future.
mm,
All these other men are just add-ons.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miami might make a move this offseason or they might stay where they at. It depends on how Pat Riley's feeling. What you got to offer him or what he see in the draft, what he see in the
Mm.
undrafted pool, who he's looking at. Depending on what Miami sees, Miami make a move or not. LeBron, we ain't thinking about LeBron. LeBron needs to think about moving AD.
Yeah,
That's what he needs to be
100,
thinking about.
100. He needs to move, trying to think about how to move AD
And
potential
Russ.
and Russ. Yeah, like
And
because I'm looking at those two and I'm saying to myself, hey, it's not like they ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing, in it. So they were supposed to be doing big three and all of this, and it's only him, big one, in it, bro. It's just my man.
at
So
37, bro.
it's mad. So boy, let's see in it like what the offseason brings in it. Like, I mean, there's I mean, I know Bradley Beal is also is a free agent as well. So is Zach Levine. So those are two interesting ones coming up off season. So
Lakers have to move somebody though to make that cap. I think Zach re-signed though.
yeah, me too. I feel like he would resign. I feel like because he
Cause
stayed
he, as much as they got bounced in the first round, he didn't get to see his team full potential because he's
because
not 100% healthy actually.
yeah,
So he need to work on his health because he's not 100% healthy.
yeah.
Lonzo got to
Lonzo was
come
crazy.
back.
Yeah,
Caruso been in and out, and then he got injured again in the Buck series.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that team fully healthy, not saying they won a championship, but they will be up there battling with everybody.
Yeah, they'll be close. Like they had a great start to the season. Through the first maybe 25 games. They
Everything went everything went bad after Lonzo went out after the All-Star
yeah,
game.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like for the first 25 games or anything something like that, they were like they were number one in the East, and it just kind
Yeah,
of
they
fell.
were number one in the it's been them and us. They were
Yeah,
number one after the All-Star break, and Miami just ran away with it after that.
yeah,
And they just kept falling. So right after the All-Star break, really their season went to shit.
yeah, and yeah, because like even DeRozan, the DeRozan factor is the reason why Zach Levine decided to stay for another year because he was like, yeah, we can build a little team here, like, and then Caruso coming in as another piece, like, and then obviously Lonzo coming in, so that's the reason why he wanted to stay. So I do agree with you. I think he's gonna resign, and hopefully they can maybe add a bit more depth quality in their squad, like, and then see what they can do in it, like, see if they can make a little run in the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna win anything, but let's see what
Doc
happens.
Rivers ain't cooking up nothing. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yo, that was so funny. Like that kid, yeah, he be on to man, bro. It's so funny.
Bro, but say, yo, I can tell you right now, Doc ain't cooking up nothing. he said, he said, still not cooking nothing in game two.
Nothing, fam. Hey, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's crazy out here, fam. It's too crazy. Fam, I already know the United fans are in meltdown because of this Pogba news. That is funny.
I don't even care, bro.
Let
Cause
him go. Let him go and spread his
it's
wings.
gonna be like the Jack Grealish thing. Pogba gonna make Pep team worse, honestly.
Hey, just go there and spread your wings. You'll win trophies. That's all you want, innit?
But he will make the Pep team worse to me, I think.
I mean, it's because it's a bit of a. It's not a planned move. It's like, we can make the move because he's a free agent. He doesn't. I don't know where he fits into that.
Who's representing him?
It's his lawyer, Mino Raiola's lawyer, or something like that, or
Oh,
like his younger brother. Like is like apparently that there's a lawyer and his younger brother are the ones kind of managing all the clients, in it for the time being.
oh,
So it's going to be interesting though. Still,
okay. That's crazy that he RIP, man. And then Kevin Samuels, bro. People
oh
just
yeah,
die.
yeah, I know, man. It's crazy that Kevin Samuels news was a bit mad still.
Crazy. You know I'm not staying, my bro, because you know I gotta turn my tablet. Oh my god. I'll be popping in though. I'll be
Yeah,
popping
pop in,
in
pop
and
in it.
I'll
Like,
be in the chat,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
pop in still. But yeah, I know you can't. You definitely can't be watching this at the same time as me, boy, because I know you'd be moving mad.
They didn't start Danny Green.
Nope.
Who started?
It's Embiid, Maxi, Tobias
Har-
Harris, James
Harden.
Harden, and who's the other one? Just missed it. Let me see.
I know it
It
was
might,
just.
it might have been DeAndre Jordan. You know,
Huh?
I'm telling you, I swear to God. Hey, why is Embiid got on the M Huncho mask, boy? Mad thing.
They swear this nigga is the fourth coming of God. Man, fuck out of here. Heat in 4. Hey, big up, my bro.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Oh,
I'll
fuck
see you in
you.
a bit. I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, tell NN to pull up.
Hey, trust. Hey, where's NN at, fam? No,
uh,
no, Danny Green is starting. Yeah, Danny Green is starting. He's there.
all right.
Yeah. Big up Ferbs in here, and we tipped off anyway. Big up my guy Ferbs. Chino will be back in here at some point, I'm sure. But he gets nervous when we're watching the games in it. So, and this is a big game because if they lose this game and Philly win it, it opens up the series again a little bit because there's another home game for Philly and some momentum could happen. You never know, innit? Embiid already getting involved. Offensive foul, he kind of like fell into, man. Oh, yeah. The teams that advanced to the final four in the Euro League: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Olympiacos, and the Ballo. It's going to be a crazy final four with smoke flares and songs. Hey, I've been seeing videos of that, to be honest, with because Kevin Durant is over there. He went to go watch his former teammate at the Nets. I think his name is it Mike James or something like that. I think his name is Mike James, and he what do you call it? He because I think Mike James plays for Monaco, and like, I think they might have got knocked out of the tournament. But it looks really good out there, though. I ain't gonna lie, it looks really good. He's enjoying himself out there. Kevin Durant. So interesting. Big up Drizzy saying Pogba FC was enjoying the meltdown on Twitter. I'm enjoying it too. I'm not Pogba FC, I ain't Player FC and all of that, but I'm enjoying the thing, fam. It's lovely. I want him to go there and smash it. Then everybody who's been speaking against him for all these years get shamed. I'm telling you, all of them get shamed. It'd be amazing. Pundits as well. Because at the end of the day, United ain't winning anything anyway. So why do we care? Like we're so far off. We need to worry about ourselves, not what City do. Is Max Struess for 3 and he misses. Yeah, Miami ain't been shooting. His Harden now to the hoop, layup. Oh, he misses the chance, but is that a goaltend? He's gonna go to the line. I know that. Big up my guy Aaron Boomer in here. I told you we'd be here Friday. I'm telling you. I told you. But big up yourself, man. Harden going to the line. It's a big game for Philly. They need to win this game tonight. They need to. And Embiid coming back, which I was pretty sure it would happen. He's back in here, so the first points on the board. Harden got that first free throw. And he hits that second free throw as well. Let's see what Miami can respond with. Yeah, Jimmy Butler. Throwing that in the air. Here's Embiid up against Bam Adebayo. That's a good matchup there. That's a nice little pass there from to Tobias Harris from Embiid, but he just misses that chance to lay it up. It's Jimmy Butler. PJ Tucker, Kyle Lowry, PJ Tucker. Strus for three. Whoo, and he bags. There's Embiid. Gets fouled. And this is where it's going to be interesting. With Embiid, he's in pain. I know that for a fact. He's in serious pain, right? And he's got, but like it's the defensive side of Miami's game, which has been lauded across the season as well. But can they handle Embiid? Even not even a fully fit Embiid tonight. Let's see. Just hit that first free throw. A huge factor that Embiid is back in this game. Can he drop even? I mean, I'm sure he's going to be limited tonight, like in terms of minutes. I can't see him playing a full 40 minutes or anything like that. I can't see him doing that. So he's going to, I think he's going to have some time on the bench quite a bit, and the rest of the team are going to have to do something. I mean, we've got to see a kind of big game from Tyrese Maxey, obviously from James Harden as well. There's Danny Green, Tobias Harris, here's Harden. He loses the ball there. Here's Jimmy Butler. Here's Adebayo. And there's a foul on Adebayo there by Danny Green, I believe. Yeah, he just lost the dribble. It's a turnover. James Harden there. Ooh, he missed that free throw. Adebayo. Yeah, he's had the most switches onto guards this season, Adebayo. Like well out in front. 602 switches this season. Here's Harden. PJ Tucker, crucial little piece in that defensive unit for the Heat. His experience as well, winning the championship with the Bucks as well last season. He played really well in that series against the Nets, especially when he was up 1v1 with whoa Embiid and Adebayo clashing, when he was going 1-on-1 with KD. Max Strus with the shot, rebounded by Tobias Harris. Here's Tyrese Maxey back to Harden. He shoots for three. Ooh, he sinks that. Nearly lost that opportunity there. Here's Adebayo. And Kyle Lowry puts it out of bounds. Philly ball. Philly fans are on their feet, man. They want to see a bit of aggression, and you got to kind of match the aggression of this Miami Heat team, to kind of unsettle them. They're usually used to setting the pace. And here's Danny Green from the corner. Ooh, beginning to cook. The momentum is shifting a little bit. The fans are on their feet. They need to be aggressive tonight. That's all I need to see from them, because you need to force a victory here to at least put yourself in a good position. You don't want to go 3-0 down in this series, because most likely Miami will come back here and do what they need to do, or they might lose they might lose a game and then take it all back home. PJ Tucker just laying one off the glass there. So Philly have got to be aggressive tonight. Like, match them with the intensity and the aggression on offense and defense. There's Tobias Harris. Did he tip it in? Nope. And it goes out of bounds. Philly ball. Kyle Lowry just was the last to touch the ball there. And yeah, timeout. I think it's timeout. Miami, I think it is. Let's have a look here. Little mini step back from James Harden there. And then this is the Danny Green jumper from the corner. Easy. Easy. Big up my guy Mido. What you saying? Come on, man. Hey, we still here, you know. We still moving. Hey, we're still moving. You know, it's regular season done, playoff season now. Then we on to the finals next month, I believe it is. I think they start June 1st or something. The finals, so we'll be here for all of those as well. And then I'm taking a break for the summer, boy. Like you might see a few little stuff coming out. I might do a few like collabs with certain people and whatnot, but I'm not doing nothing this summer. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. It's been a season and a half, bruv. But I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good. I actually need to holler at you though about some stuff for next season still. So, you know, do what you need to do. I'll holler at you like tomorrow potentially or Sunday just to see what you're thinking. Why Harden always talking to these refs like a little bitch? I hate that guy, man. Look at what's going on. What's going on? Chino, you're seeing the aggression right now, fam. Mad thing. Transfer window special. Hey, nah, yeah. Something, hey, I've got something cooking in it. I need to plan it out tomorrow or Sunday, but I've got something cooking. That would be nice to do. A little transfer special. Maybe get a special guest in, somebody who knows who knows about some transfers. You know, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? We could talk some transfers with a proper transfer guru. You never know. You never know. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna holler you tomorrow or Sunday, just to throw some ideas at you and see what you're saying, innit? Hey, you see Philly, yeah. Philly always do drip cam. Look, Philly do a drip cam right now, fam. You know what I'm saying? The ballers. I told you, fam. Look, them are doing the ballers. Look. Everybody's dripping out with the chains, bruv, in Philly. It's jokes. It's always Philly or Detroit, fam. The only ones there, drip cam. Philly or Detroit, boy. It's drip cam season, bruv. Mad thing. I'm under no pressure. All the best players on the court right now. Our best players haven't even checked in yet. Boy, I told you, drip cam, bro. Philly or Detroit. Yeah, I know Tyler Hero ain't on. I'm sure he will though. I'm sure he'll take the field pretty soon. Yeah, Detroit. Hey, Detroit's one. Hey, Detroit's drip cam is way better, fam. Everybody's out with the kettles, bro. Just bare kettles, bro. It's mad. It's all mad. Yeah. When Hero checks in, I think it's gonna be some. I think Max Juice, even though he started pretty well, I think he comes out, you know, and Hero's gonna come off the bench and do a little bit of business. But let's see, man. Let's see. Orbital fracture and concussion. Where I'm sure he's shaking off the concussion, but the fracture's still a bit mad. I'm sure he's gonna be in pain. Nah, they didn't make any rotation in the starting five, boy. It's the same starting five for. Ooh, when they pick up possession is Maxi. Danny Green again. Oh, airball. Here's Jimmy Butler for three. He misses that. Embiid rebound. Here's Harden. Embiid and drops in. Here's Harden. Maxi. Oh. Hey, Embiid just swung a hand at it, boy. Into the path of Harden. He picks up the ball. At least they keep possession though. Kyle Lowry foul. Wow. Just watch this here. Harris inbounds the ball. There's Embiid. Lays it off to Harden. Up against Adebayo. Step back for three. Ooh. Just goes in and out of the rim. And Tyler Hero's checked into the game now. Max Strus is out. Who else was gone? Because Gabe Vincent is in as well. And yeah, Kyle Lowry's out as well. Here's Tobias Harris to the hoop. Woo! And he lays that up. It was a missed opportunity for Jimmy Butler. And they Miami switched up the rotation a little bit. Let's see what Gabe Vincent can do mid range. And it's not going to count. Yeah, it just went straight down the lane. Tobias Harris. Nobody was in defensive position, and even still, it could have been a foul. Adebayo could have conceded a foul because I see him little swipe. If it was viewed a different way, but it could have been a 3-point play still. Oh yeah, Deadman as well. Fast break point 7 for Philly so far. There's 4 to shoot on the 2 to shoot on the shot clock, and yeah, they messed it up a little bit. Like I think Butler just dropped the ball on a dribble. Doc Rivers is cooking something. He definitely cooked something, boy. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Here's Embiid. Mid range doesn't drop in for him. Rebound PJ Tucker. Here's Gabe Vincent. Ooh, he misses that. Embiid recovers the ball. Behind the back pass. Maxey, Harden. He's going to go lay that up. Ooh, they are cooking right now. Up by 8. And he's taking, he's taking it. Timeout Miami. This is what we wanted to see. We didn't want to see them lay down here. I think the Embiid factor is helping them so much because he's there on rebounds, both offensively and on defense. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad right now. And Harden looks like he's ready to bring it. I feel like he's happy to see the big man back. And Tobias Harris is also playing very, very well as well. So, and Danny Green as well, very surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised. You know, Danny Green's not a young buck anymore. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. Don't forget he's a champion as well. Obviously, won that championship in the bubble with the Lakers. But yeah, up by 8, 16-8 to Philly. Boy, it's been interesting. And it's time out Miami right now. They got, Spo's got to go to the drawing board, boy, because he tried to switch out a few players. They ain't really got their rhythm. I think Philly are matching them in terms of the aggression on defense, making them struggle to really like play their game. You've seen Jimmy Butler, drop the ball a few times, forcing a few turnovers on some of their players. Bam Adebayo is not dominating in the paint like you would expect him to, both offensively and defensively as well. PJ Tucker's looking a bit lost, like they're moving the ball very quickly. And like one thing I've kind of looked at PJ Tucker, he's a bit on the heavy side, you know what I mean? He's getting older. You get me? Like, and there's one thing I've always like thought, like, it's like, boy, if you got some people in your team that can slow the game down, it helps a minute. But when the game's moving too quick, you can look a bit lost. I can't lie to you, fam. So he might have to sit one out for a minute, because he's looking a little bit weak link right now. But boy, let's see. I think we're just under 4. Yeah, just under 5 in this first quarter. So we'll see. We'll see. Yo, big up my guy CM in here. What you saying, my bro?
Big up, man. All good, bro. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad, not bad. Weekend is here, time to chill out for a
Yes.
little bit. But yeah, all good, man. You watching the game? You've been watching the game so far?
Nah, I just jumped into it. How's it been?
Hey, it's been good, man. Philly are aggressive right now. Embiid is the Embiid factor has changed the game a little bit. I can't even lie.
Man, I saw that you said that he said he was gonna come back. I was like, hey,
Hey, trust, trust me,
cause,
trust me. Miami, they've got to pick it up a little bit, man. We'll see.
mm-hmm. 'Cause I got duped. I thought the games were yesterday.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I was thinking there was gonna be, but no. I was like, okay, it's Saturday, so at least I can watch it. You get me? Like,
Exactly. I was like, raw, what's going on? Because I was clicking into the NBA league pass and I was like, nothing's happening.
yeah,
So I was like, raw, what's going on here? But nah, I'm happy at least. Had a day break, back onto it. And
trust
B's back with his protective mask.
man, looking like M Huncho right now.
It's different. What's Harden saying though? Because obviously he struggled so far.
He's done really well. I can't even lie.
That's good still.
Man, did a little step back three earlier on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's aggressive with the rebound there. He was like, "That's mine, bro." He's looking like he's feeling it tonight, boy.
Trust me. This is the Harden we need to see though, because he's just it's something about him. Obviously, it seems like he's lost a little step. Maybe that's due to fitness or to him not being in the typical shape that we accustomed him being at this point of the season. But at the same time, there seems to be that mental block, which obviously, it plays, it plays in your mind when you're playing for a new team and you have to learn all these new sets and stuff like that. So there's probably been an adjustment period for him just getting used to Philly and how they want to play, because he's not really, obviously he's a focal point guy, but Embiid's always going to be the one, and now you have to learn to be that number two punch in a different situation.
Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree. He got fouled there, but I don't know if you saw that last play from Miami. You saw how aggressive the Philly defense was. Yeah, like this is what I've been looking at this whole time. I'm like, how are they gonna come out in this game? Because you can't come back and lie down. You don't want to go 3-0 at home. Like, so you got to do something different. And I'm sure Doc, we were joking about it in the GC about what he was doing. Yeah, but he definitely cooked up something tonight because you can see the difference.
Yeah, definitely. And that home factor, you see, when you play in Philly, you don't want to be playing weak, because these guys will get to you.
Yeah, trust. Hey, Philly's no joke, so it's one of those. Hey,
Trust me. So
listen,
you got to go home with some sort of flames in your eyes, man, in your stomach, ready to go.
trust me.
Well, do you see the thing about Ben Simmons getting back surgery?
Yeah, you see how I kind of stayed away from joking about it a little bit because I was like, you don't know what's actually going on. But yeah, it looks like there's something serious going on with, and the back is a very delicate area in it, and you don't know how that's going to affect him and his
That
game.
could that could be a dangerous thing, bro, because we're speaking about back injuries. And if we look at what happened to Michael Porter Jr., yeah, and how he's just having them niggling back injuries season after season, that's kind of preventing him from making those jumps to a very good complementary piece or complementary star in that Denver side. It's kept him out a lot. That could be a problem for Ben Simmons if, like Kyrie, like KD, he's gonna spend some time out in the regular season due to injury.
Trust me, like it's gonna be very interesting, man. Like to see how that works because you're hoping now he kind of gets a period of recovery now. Like he's just resting because he needs that. Like because I think I saw the picture of him coming out of surgery. I think I saw a picture of him coming out of surgery or whatever. But yeah, like he needs a very long period of recovery because like imagine he was training, trying to get fit to come into the playoffs while carrying his injury, so you could be potentially making it worse. I don't know how much contact stuff he was doing, but boy, it's kind of mad if he had this injury and they were saying try and get fit for the playoffs. Like you could have just said just sit it out. Like like we said, we were saying it as well. Just sit it out. Like, what's the point? Like, you're already 2-0 down. Like, you let the team do what they need to do. If they can get back into it, fine. If they can't, then it is what it is.
But
It's
you see,
mad.
this is the thing about the NBA and certain teams. Like the Golden State did the same thing with KD, and then they had to go into this position of almost feeling sorry for themselves. Embiid with a slam.
Hit the Euro as well.
Hey.
Preparation and slammed it in there after Tyler Hero with the little midi as well. That was, and there's the block as well.
But yeah, Golden State, yeah, as good as they've done in terms of player development and making sure that this team has been successful within the last decade, one of the worst things they've done at the same time is let Kevin Durant come back in that Toronto series and play, because there's no way you can't tell me that your medical staff has cleared a guy who's coming off for a calf injury and could potentially tear his Achilles, which eventually happened in the end of the day on the game that he came back. Like, and then they came out trying to feel sorry for themselves. The guy came out crying and all that stuff. But come on now, if you know that he's coming off a calf injury, there's always that risk of getting the Achilles soon after, and you have to recognize that and sometimes put the player over your team's success. Because at the time they still had Clay, they still had Steph. They could have competed. They didn't need KD.
And that's the thing, man. It's like, this is what we be seeing in sports a lot, where the players' interests are never put first. It's always the team, and like, can we risk it a little bit to just see if we can get that little piece of success. And it's just like, bro, like, these are human beings as well, man. They got families and all these different types of things they got to look out for the rest of their lives after this stint in the sport. So like,
Exactly.
it's mad, and obviously the money as well. Like, when we're talking about the money that Ben Simmons has got as well in terms of his contract, it's all a madness.
Serious. And he's trying to recoup some of that money lost from Philly.
Trust me.
So, hey,
bro, the Heat are missing free throws. They're missing field goals. It's all mad right now,
Sometimes when you're away from home, you get rattled in the playoffs.
Hey, but they've been unsettled in this first quarter. I cannot lie. Really unsettled.
Do you think possibly they haven't, or they didn't expect Philly to come out as aggressive as they have defensively?
I think there's that, and I think also that the Embiid news dropped very, very close to tip off. Like, they did say that they were going to leave it to the last possible moment. So obviously, you may have worked up a game plan without him in mind, and then all of a sudden he's in. And then how quickly can you make your adjustments beforehand? And also, as the game begins, can you make your adjustments as well? Like, and I just don't think that that Spo and the coaching staff have made the adjustment yet. I think it will happen because he's smart enough to be able to make it happen, I think. But
yeah,
it's and also I'm looking at Embiid, and like, obviously he's not on the court at the moment, and I knew that would be the case. I knew he'd be limited because obviously you can't just rush him back and he can't be playing 40 minutes tonight. You can't. So you have to be careful with his usage as well in the game. So let's see.
I feel like the Sixers, they need big games from Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, James Harden, but it's those two guys in Harrison and Maxey, those guys are important because Maxey's a wild card guy. He's kind of broken out this year. The consistency still isn't there to be dropping, say, 20 plus points per game in every game or damn near every game, but they need that from him in the playoffs, and Tobias Harris even more because they're paying him the money to get that production, and he can do it. But he has mentioned, especially since James Harden came, it's been a struggle for him to adjust. But even before that, to be fair, he's had issues with showing up in these moments. So they need that production. If they can get something out of the bench players like Korkmaz, I mean, George Niang is going to be important as a shooter. trust me, they're gonna have to do something. I don't know if, because I'm sure, I don't know if Shake Milton's getting a lot of minutes either.
I haven't
But
seen
he's
him. I haven't seen him a lot, like since the regular season. If I'm being totally honest,
I feel like he's kind of fallen down the pecking order, especially after Tyrese Maxey, because at one point they were kind of head to head.
Yeah.
And it was like, which one's gonna be the guy to be the point guard or shooting guard to go next to Simmons or replace Ben Simmons now.
Yeah.
But Tyrese Maxey's exploded, and Shake Milton, he's kind of, I don't know, regressed in terms of his confidence to take certain shots, because he has the ability, but it's just something that's blocking him from reaching that next level.
Yeah, 100%. Boy, that's the first quarter done, and Sixers lead by 4, 21-17. It's been a good first quarter. I can't lie for the Sixers, man. The first half of that quarter, they were really cooking. Miami was struggling with the aggressive defense, and then also they were struggling with shooting as well. And it's taken guys like Tyler Hero off the bench, Oladipo as well, to come in and at least, show something, in terms of shooting and get themselves back into a bit of a rhythm. I think PJ Tucker was struggling, and you can see why he didn't end the game at the end of that first quarter. But let me hear Chino Sports right now. Big up Chino, bro.
So we're 2 of 6 from free throws. That's bad. We're not shooting well. I think, the drop coverage with Embiid body, Spo haven't adjusted that yet. But Hero and Oladipo about to start the second quarter, so they're about to be attacking them.
Yep.
So that's good. Maxey got 2 fouls. Harden got 2 fouls. That's good. I'm not worried. Embiid is getting back into it. He's going to be Embiid. Most of his stuff is coming on dead man or on the switches, because he don't want to attack Bam. He's not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's. I don't think a lot of players want to attack Bam.
He don't want. Hey, look, this man just come off a concussion. He's wearing the M Huncho mask. Yeah, he don't want to be getting involved into another thing, and then all of a sudden you're out of the whole series. You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, if he was fully healthy, he'd be wanting that.
No, he wouldn't. Did you watch? Listen. Did you watch any of the games we played them this year with Bam?
Regular season, yeah.
Bro, he don't, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. You think you're one of them who take Bam defense for granted, bro. Trust me. A lot of players go away from Bam. They don't want the screen. They don't want that screen. No, you come. I don't want that screen.
You know what, Chino, though? And I know we're speaking about Embiid just coming back, but you see the great players, that's what separates the great players from just the good players, They will go, obviously they respect the defensive prowess of a guy like Bam, but in the end of the day, they'll go up to him and they'll say, you know what, my offense is better than you.
Yeah, exactly. But not a lot of players do that to Bam.
Boy.
There you go.
The one defensive position and beat out of Bam, he missed it.
Yeah.
The rest of them has been on like Larry, Deadman, pretty much. Deadman is so ass, bro.
Yeah, he's trash.
I can't wait to get rid of him.
I can't lie.
That's our weakest link off the bench, bro.
I can't lie.
I don't know why Spo don't go not small, because he's not small, because he can hold his own, but like Markieff Morris off the bench, bro. I would go him over Deadman. Put him at the 5 like how we play with PJ at the 5 before Morris, because Morris can stretch the floor and he can hold his own down low. But I don't know, man. Deadman. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm popping out again.
Man, like Chino.
Hey, big up, CM.
We'll see you at halftime, fam.
All right,
man. Peace. Big up, my guy Tariq in here. You're awake, fam.
Hey.
I know it's a late one for a lot of people still, but yo, big up yourself, man. Thank you for tuning in.
You see people like me and Roland, man. We used to bleaching, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, this is what it's been like. It's been like this across the season, family. We ain't finished yet, boy. We got some games
Hey,
tomorrow. We got game Sunday. Should be good, man. Should be good still. But yeah, question for you though, CM. Were you enjoying about the playoffs so far from Tariq?
yeah, man. Like I said, there's been a lot of exciting matchups in the first round, and that's it. Almost an indicator of what's to come.
Mm.
Because the more the playoffs go on, is the better the matchups become, the more you'll start to see the best coaches start shine and the best players shine also.
Mm.
It's gonna be very interesting. Like I always find it interesting in the postseason to see how certain coaches try and neutralize the star players.
Mm.
Like Giannis, I think he's been great in these playoffs, but
Yeah,
in the two games, Boston have done well in almost slowing him down, kind of, especially with his shots at the rim,
yeah.
trying to make other players stop him. But what kind of can hurt Boston is if the other players are making shots.
Shots, yeah. Yeah.
So
True, man. You look at the Bobby Portis Juniors and all of that, yeah, like them man are making shots. If they get hot, yeah, it's a bit
mhm,
long for people still. I just seen a backcourt violation there from from the Heat. Yeah. Hey, it's all over the place right now.
trust
Jeez.
me. And that's the thing. They need to get in there. They need to cool down. Still early days, and to think they're under 10 points. So
Mm.
there's
True.
still early days for Miami to regroup and get back in the game. But Philly have it going. You see Danny Green hitting his threes.
Yeah, it's just a second corner freeze hit tonight.
But
Boy.
this is what we get from Danny Green. Sometimes he'll have one of them good games, but most of the time, especially later in his career, is
Yeah.
the meme games. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's not been the same, is it? Like, yeah, I just got to know that. I was saying earlier, I was like, yeah, he's not the same as what he used to be. He's a lot older
Mm.
now as well, so you know, he's becoming a vet in this thing now. So it's a bit, you know, it's a different thing. But do you think the return of Embiid will spark the comeback? Hey, look, I was patiently waiting to see what the news would be, to see if he'd come into this game, and to see him in the game. Not surprised. Um, will it spark a comeback? I'm not so sure. I think the momentum and the way it's going right now, they potentially win this game, and then they've got another home game on Monday, I believe it will be, and that's where we can see if it's going to really spark a comeback. Because if they win that game at home, they go to Game 5 on the road back in Miami. Embiid will have probably 2 games under his belt to get himself back into rhythm, and then we can see what happens there. But it's really dependent on tonight and the following home game on Monday. But what's your thoughts on that, CM?
I think I was worried when I saw he wasn't going to play originally, and now he's back. There is a real chance. I would say Philly, they have probably the two best players in the series, depending on how much you rate Jimmy Butler,
Mm,
depending on that. And if they come to show if Embiid, we know he can be dominant if he's that guy. And if James Harden can just give them an efficient 20 to 25 points,
mm,
you're good, because James Harden's gonna get the assists as well. So if he can score relatively efficiently and MB can be his dominant self, if he's playing in a minutes restriction, then that will do them the world of good. So it's gonna be an interesting series,
sure.
especially if Philly win this one. Because the other angle you can take to this as well is look at the two coaches, Doc Rivers versus Spoelstra.
Mm,
Now, if Philly win this one and Miami continue to perform it for the rest of this game, how they've been performing so far,
mm,
I do not think that Spo is gonna let his guys come out the
mm.
next game how they have this one,
Yeah.
because they'll be more prepared and they'll be ready for the challenge of Joel Embiid
Mm,
and that two power punch between him and James Harden in a pick and roll. So as much as I'd like to see a 2-2, I can also say that Miami will not be
that's bad.
they won't be as bad come
Mm,
game 4.
that's true, man. So like, yeah, so like, I mean, that's really where I mean, I'm sitting on the fence here. I'm like, if they win this, you got another
Mm.
home game. So of course we know that if it ends in the fashion that it is kind of currently going, because they're down 13 at the moment now, the Heat. if it ends like this, and this is, you know, it's going to have to be an almighty swing here to try and claw it back. And all Philly have to do is just keep up with the momentum. If it ends in the kind of fashion, I just can't see Spo saying, you know, it was okay, it was a blip, and then kind of, you know, brush it off. There will be some sort of drilling in that camp to make sure that doesn't happen again. And you know, and do what they need to do. I reckon they'll probably make an adjustment maybe late in this game, but it'll probably be too late. And then by that point, you know, you kind of know what the game plan should be in game 4. But we'll see. We will see. But yeah, as I mentioned, they are down by 13 points. The Heat, it is 30-17 right now. Boy, hey, I knew this game was going to be good. The next game is going to be really good as well. Dallas at home now, got the home game against the Suns. They're down 2-0 in there, but in both games, Luke has been cooking. So
you know what? Jason Kidd said this after game 2. I think it's game 2. He said, "We can't have Luka go off and everybody else play rubbish."
Yeah,
basically along the lines of that, because Luka's been going off. He's been doing his usual thing in the playoffs, but the guys like Jalen Brunson, they've been struggling.
Yeah,
Maxi Cleaver, they ain't hitting no shots. You know what I mean? Those guys that were hitting shots, they ain't hitting it right now. So they're gonna need them to be a lot more well-rounded as a team. I think Jalen Brunson is integral that you get him going early, give him some looks, make him go to the rim, make him get some 3-point shots. Maxi Cleaver, your 3-point shooters, let them get some shots. Davis Bertans, let the team get almost acclimatized to the circumstances, and Luka will do his thing when it's the time to show up.
Yeah, 100% agree, man. Because it's not looking good. I think the home advantage might give them a game tonight. I mean, we saw what happened when the Pelicans kind of shocked the Suns, and then it kind of gave them a little bit more momentum to get another game in there, and they took them out to 6, but you know, it wasn't enough in the end. We'll see.
What happened to Tim Hardaway Jr.? Is he injured?
He's fit. I'm sure he's fit. I don't think he's injured, fam. Because I remember last year playoffs, he was cooking. I remember in that series against the Clippers, but yeah, I haven't seen him much this season. But I reckon he's okay. I reckon he's healthy. I just don't know if he's not getting into that team for whatever reason. I know he signed an extension as well.
Yeah,
recently.
There's no way. Let's see. Dallas Mavericks PR Tim Hardaway Jr. left foot surgery will miss game 1 in Phoenix.
Oh, so then he is healthy then.
Now he's injured apparently.
He's still injured. Okay, fine.
He said, okay. So it said 5 days ago, Jason Kidd gave a more detailed update on Tim Hardaway Jr.'s rehab. Began straight away jogging this week. Will progress to cutting and jumping in 3 to 4 weeks. So there's still a long way to go.
Yeah. That's long. I don't think. I think his season's over. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
You know, I just think the Suns got too much for them, man. Like, I don't know how it's gonna end in terms of the series, but they're gonna win it still, and definitely finals. You know what I mean? I mean to the Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals. Sorry. So
you know, it's an interesting conversation now, though, with the team they advanced against, Utah, and what happens there in the off season, because there's a lot of chatter. People saying Donovan Mitchell might want to go in when he's a free agent. People saying maybe you should trade away Rudy Gobert and try and go all in on this Donovan Mitchell thing to make him stay. But where do you stand on that?
I think I'm in the side of the Gobert. I think you gotta shift him out, man, because at 30 years old, you know, still probably top 3 defensive players in the league. There's value there.
Ooh, Danny Green.
Ooh. They're cooking right now. But yeah, so I think you gotta trade Rudy Gobert, because he's like top 3 defensive players in the league. Let's forget all the rest of the stuff. Just the statistics alone tell you that. But at 30 years old, this is probably the best time you can get value for him. Do you know what I mean? So
And he ain't gonna improve
yeah.
offensively. So you
And you just go all in on the Donovan Mitchell thing and try and build or rebuild again, like you thought you were doing when you brought them to the organization. But like it's going to be interesting though, because I mean they did that work to try and get themselves back into to be a competitive organization, a competitive team in the league again. I think they did that, you know, because they've been in the playoffs. I think every year since they've both been together, in it, like so.
Yeah.
So, but it's now about progressing to that next step. And yeah, we'll see how that works. To be honest, what do you think?
I think I would agree with you in terms of that, because if you're in Utah's position, it's a risk either way. But I feel that Donovan Mitchell, he's younger, he's got time on his side, and you've got to go and try to keep him, because it's another one of those situations where if you're in Utah, it's going to be difficult to attract a star to that team. So you're gonna have to do it through trades, and Rudy Gobert is that obvious, piece in the puzzle if you do want to make that big blockbuster trade, innit?
Yeah.
As much as Rudy Gobert gets slandered, I do think he's been in an unfortunate position due to the poor coaching and probably the effort from his teammates to back him up, because their perimeter defenders are really overrated, Utah. And I think that got exposed this year, because they've always been that team that has been said to have been good defensively. And I think Rudy Gobert has masked that up a lot in terms of his rim protection. But perimeter defense hasn't been good this year, and they really got exposed in the playoffs by the Dallas Mavericks, which is quite wild because their role players exposed that. So it's one of those situations. Gobert needs to be in a team that helps him, which means he can't be going out defending on the perimeter, getting sourced up by point guards and all them things like that, getting turned around and all them things there. They need to keep him in that, what I mean, dunker spot, protect the rim, do your thing, and we'll do ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I agree, man. And that's the thing, we were discussing it as well. We was like as much as you want to try and get him to be a better all-around defender and even try and work on his offense as well, it's probably not going to happen now at age 30. Do you know what I mean? I just can't see it happening. Like it's just like he's now getting into that other side of his career. So just get the value for him and just see what you can do in it. Like see who you can trade for him, who you can bring to the franchise. Maybe take advantage of some free agency options as well. Like because I mean I know there's a couple of big ones we were speaking about earlier. Bradley Beal is out of contract, so he's going into free agency. Zach LaVine is also, but I think he's going to re-sign with the Bulls because I just think he was very excited about their kind of new shaped team going into this season, and then obviously it kind of tailed off because of injuries and a number of different reasons. But he probably feel like they could probably do something a little more, provided everybody stays fit and healthy. So he probably re-signs, I think. But it'd be interesting to see where Bradley Beal goes, to be honest.
Definitely, because I think I'd be so disappointed if he decides to stay in Washington.
Trust me,
because his prime years have been wasted there, and if he stays too long, it could end up to be one of them situations where you start to decline. Now, I don't want to be one to overreact, but I can see that in Damian Lillard important. And I know they've had a lot of injury problems, and he's had his injury problems this year. Obviously, he got shut down, and Anthony Simons got his chance to kind of develop in that situation. But Damian Lillard, he's only getting older, and the older you get, you see it with an Iron Man like LeBron James. Even he's getting injuries now. So you've got to protect your stars. And Portland have been trying to build around Lillard for years. Same with Washington. But you just can't do it because in the end of the day, who wants to go there? Which stars want to go there?
Trust me, that's the thing. And this is what it's been like. And it's just, I feel like I just want Lillard to just kind of like just give up in it, like just give up, fam. Like just trade, just go ask for a trade in it, like because like I hear him like he's trying to be loyal and I want to build this team from the ground and we want to win a championship the hard way. But yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna happen, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So ask for the trade.
He's got to be the Judas to his raps, man. You know what I mean? Just
You know what I mean?
go away from the loyalty.
Trust me.
Even if he becomes a villain, Jimmy Butler getting to the bucket.
Easy there. It's down to 7 now. And it's time out Philly. Big up Moss in here as well. He's saying Heat doing this. Hey, look, they've turned around a 13-point deficit already. Like, or not turned it around, but they've cut it down. And it's down to 7. 37 to Philly. And we are just over 3:30 in the second. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. What team do you see being his best fit in terms of Bradley Beal? Boy, I don't know, because like it's hard to place him. If I'm being totally honest,
because he's a guy. Yeah, he can score 30 points per game, but defensively he's not amazing. Yeah. And it seems like he needs to be that focal point guy to be able to get the best out of him offensively. Yeah. What contending teams are gonna do that? None.
That's the thing. It's like because you're gonna have to have a bit of both on either side, like or at least if you're not gonna be a total like defensive asset, yeah, you have to have the playmaking ability as well to just add in there in it. So it's like you can't overlook that. You get me? But
who y'all talking about?
Bradley Beal, my bro.
Oh, Bradley Beal is shit. He should have been in Miami, bro. He don't want to ring. He don't want to win. He is shit.
Nah.
Hey, relax.
Hey, bro.
Don't do that. Hey, Gino, don't do that.
Listen, Bradley Beal is shit. End of the story. Hey, John Wall coming to Miami next season.
Hey, John Wall's going down there for strip clubs. You know what was there?
Nah, chill out. Hey, chill out. He got to buy in. Yo, when we couldn't make a bucket, boy, I was like, ooh. But we kind of picking it up now, boy. Down 7. I was like, woo. I was like, woo. Nah, they ain't nervous, bro.
Chino.
Nah, it ain't even shook. It ain't even shook because, like, it's like the same. It's the same shit they did down in Atlanta in Game 3. And JJ Redick, bro, as much as he loves the Heat, every time he call a game, we lose. I've been telling people, I'm like, yo, man, I love JJ because he's the only one that talk about us on national TV. But any game he calls, we lose, bro. And I believe in those superstition shit, man. Because listen, it's not a coincidence that every time this guy call a game, we're losing. We're playing, bro. Every time JJ Redick call a game, we're playing like absolute garbage, bro.
Man said JJ Redick tax,
But nah, we get it. We getting into the flow of the game now, though.
Yeah, 100%.
They didn't know what to do. I know why Spo not going to it is because it's like you stick him on Harden's gonna take him to the rack. You stick him on Max is gonna take him to the rack. You stick him on Tobias, he's just gonna post him up, damage him. Only person you can really put him on is Danny Green, but then he's gonna set those picks and get the mismatch. I'm talking about Duncan Robinson. I would love to see Duncan, as much as I hate the guy. If Duncan come out here and light them up, bro, I'm telling you, bro, he will light them up, bro. Man been riding the bench, he's hot right now. He's like, man, I'm trying to get back in the rotation.
Like, that's what it would do. You have one good game in a series where he scores at 27 points.
And then go back to being shit. But that's what I'm saying. I want him now, either Game 3 or Game 4. I need him to come. I was saying Game 3 because every Game 3, Miami, bro, ever since the Big 3, Miami Game 3s, anywhere they're up 2-0, bro, they just come out like basic as fuck, bro. But hey, let's see if we can get going, get Arden and Maxi their third fouls each.
Hey, Tariq saying bring on Udonis Haslam, fam. That the OG can hardly move,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, he's the bodyguard now.
Trust me.
He's a bodyguard right now. You see what was happening, bro, when Jimmy Butler and Spo were arguing on the bench, bro, and then he was like, bro, I will slap you right now in front of everyone, fam.
Trust me, fam. Don't be playing up in front of me. This brother's a black belt, you know, fam. Don't watch my
Trust.
man.
Embiid is off. He can't shoot good. I'll let him shoot. Don't get him to the right. Let him shoot, especially them
Oh,
threes.
You said Markel Fultz would be better than Lonzo Ball out of the drop.
Jimmy, how are you missing those easy shots, bro? Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Thing about it is that Lonzo, there was a lot of hype like surrounding him, yeah, in like obviously
That was his dad.
he was his dad, obviously, we know, but like obviously he got into the league, and then obviously the LeBron thing when he moved over there, then they had to do the trade, just get out of it. You know, I'm trying to build my team, you get me? And then he rebuilds his career a little bit at the Pelicans, improves his 3-point shooting, and then obviously now getting his move to Chicago. Obviously the season ended early for him, but it's looking good for my man still.
Yep, that's 3 on Harden, right? That's 3 on Harden. Yeah, you bearded fat bitch. Fuck you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, nah, shut up. Get out the game. Shut up, you fat bearded bitch. Get out the game.
Yo, this is why Chino has to
Talking
watch
about, oh, we're going back to Miami. Yeah, we know you are, bitch, because you want to party in the strip clubs, you fat bitch. You are going back. We are not. It's going for, and you get in sweep, and then you can go to Miami and party in the strip club with all the Colombians and Cubanos and the Jamaicans and everybody, you fat bearded bitch.
Oh, bro, you're on to him now.
Yeah. Hey,
I got some tweet, boy. I got some pictures that Tyler Arrow, James Harden tweet. People was macking it. I can't wait to take care of them, to drop them receipts.
Hey, bro, Chino, you're a joker, man.
Yo, going back to T's point, yeah. I thought that you know that OKC team with this may be biased, but the OKC team when we had PG and Carmelo, I really thought we'd reach like Western Conference Finals minimum, bro.
Yeah.
I said that because I was giddy, fam.
The coaching was bad, man.
I said giddy, bro. You did, hey.
I was giddy as hell, fam. I said PG. And this, hey, when PG had that MVP season, bro, I was feeling different, man.
True.
The coaching was bad, bro. Honestly, PG wasn't himself that he is right now. Obviously,
his shoulder was injured badly, fam. And
yeah, and then the coach was it Donovan? He was shit, man. He didn't know how to use Melo, bro. They ain't know how to use Melo.
But you see, the thing is with Coach Donovan that I didn't understand is
Jimmy is so fucking frustrated. You're shooting that from that far. Why? And then look, this guy just walked into a 3. Who the fuck is this guy talking? Number 18, bro. Nobody knows you. You're a scrub.
Hey, Shake. Man, like Shake Milton.
That's about scrubs, bro. Hey, relax, you know, fam.
Hey,
let's go.
Agendas after run.
Yeah, well, yeah, the coach Donovan was shit, man. He didn't know how to use Melo.
Like, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen to Melo though?
I don't know. I don't care. Melo got to go to a contender and just know if he could come off the bench and give them some minutes. You know, just he thought that's what the Lakers. Max, you better hit that bitch, bro. What the fuck? Niggas left their gun at home in Miami. Like y'all shooting like shit, bro.
They definitely did, you know.
Yo, they can't hit a single shot.
They are not hitting nothing, fam.
Jimmy Butler all bricks.
Ooh.
Oh,
time.
Shake Milton could have made that one.
We missed. It's 32-40 going to halftime, huh?
Yeah, it's half time. Look at Spo, bro. Spo was looking at them like, what
Oh
are you?
yeah, they're about to hear it, bro. They're
Yeah,
about to hear it, bro.
like, what are you man on out there, fam?
What they trying to call?
I don't know what they're trying to call, but I think who fouled?
I don't know if it was Maxi or Shake. Maybe
I
it was
think
Maxi.
I think it was Maxi, but is it Max Juice? Yeah, it was Max Juice. Little swipe at him.
Bro.
They're just trying to see if it happened, if the foul happened in time. Or was it goaltend?
Cause I look like a clean block. I don't know.
Let's have a look. What they're gonna say. Because they're reviewing it now.
That's a clean block. That's a clean block.
Ooh.
Oh, they. Oh.
Bro, these refs just be want to get extra money for overpaid time, bro. Fuck out of here. Half time, bro.
Yeah, they're giving the free throw.
Hey.
Take Milton.
Have a chance to bring it back up to 10.
Foul on who? So how are they gonna go back and review a foul they didn't call?
Yeah, that's it. Because it's I thought the foul was gonna be on Maxi, which is like it definitely weren't on Shake Milton after the block from Struce. But
Shake looked like he was doing star jumps, fam.
yeah, like I don't know what happened there, but yeah, he missed that. He missed that second one, and yeah, they lead by 9. At half time, it's 41-32 to the Sixers. Boy, that's been an interesting first half of basketball. Miami have not been shooting at all. They've been off. I need to check box score right now, real quick. I just need to see what they're saying as a team. What's the shooting average, bro?
Shit, bro.
It must be a madness, bro.
That's absolute shit.
It might be worse than what we was doing on Sunday, boy, against the Bucks. But yeah, it's a bit mad still, bro.
Yo, we definitely scored though, because I saw Jimmy scored and they didn't say 34, bro.
Hey, bro, it's 32.6%. Field goal percentage, fam. It's a bit mad, and you're shooting 50% from the free throw line as well, fam. Boy. They gotta step it up. Spo did not look happy though. I can't lie, fam.
Oh no, trust me, them bitches gonna hear it in the locker room. And Spo not even gonna talk first. He gonna be in the hallway and UD gonna give it to them. Like that's what he's getting his 1.5 a year for. He gonna tell them. He gonna tell them bitch ass. He's gonna tell them I'm 40. That's his favorite line. I'm 40 and I could do better than you. Nah, but bro, you gotta step up though. If you're a 40-year-old tell you that, you crazy. I'm going back out there. No, Max Juice though. I know Max probably come back out gun blazing though. He gonna come out third quarter.
This is Duncan Robinson time, fam. Like he's got to come
They
out.
need to, man. Free my guy Duncan, man.
Free man like Dunk, bro. Because first game against Atlanta, boy, I think what did he score 31. Bro, he was cooking that game, bro. And then we didn't see him again, fam. It's mad. In the whole series, we didn't see him again, fam. It's all mad.
Well, he played. He just played like shit, so he got moved out the rotation. That was embarrassing from Miami. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jimmy just shooting dumbass threes.
Boy.
Danny Green, the fuck you mean? Who's he guarding? Free Duncan. Danny Green? The fuck is Danny Green, bro? Like, bro, come on, bro. Bro, come on, bro.
Danny Green's free for 4 from downtown. That boy lighting y'all up, man.
Hey, it's all mad right now. Chino, what are you saying, fam? What's going on over there? What did they eat before they came over here, fam? It's all mad right now. Even Gabe Vincent, he's not doing what he usually does off the bench. What's going on?
Who? What's up?
Gabe Vincent, man. What's he saying, fam? He's been doing all right. But Tyler Hero, bro, what's going on over there?
3 for 11.
This guy support the Knicks talking about my team is dead, bro. You support Arsenal, bro. When was the last time you won a major trophy? Not the FA Cup. Like, when was the last time you won a major trophy? Not naming FA Cup that you probably win every 2 years, if we're being honest. But name the last time you won a major trophy.
It's all mad. It's all mad. You said you
Damn. You heard that? That's crickets.
yes.
That's crickets.
Bruv, he's a Warriors.
Crickets.
He's a Warriors fan, bro.
Bandwagon. Bandwagon. Yo, name me someone from 2000 Warriors team. 2000. I'll go 2004. 2004 Warriors team.
Funny, fam.
He's Googling. Taking too long to answer.
Moss was like, what was the question, fam?
Taking too long to answer. Everybody know Monte Ellis, bro. Everybody know Monte Ellis was the guy before Steph Curry, bro. Everybody, then this guy say Hardaway. Come on now, bro. Everybody, bro, come on now. Come on now.
Funny,
They naming high profile. I'm talking about some scrubs. Some scrubs. Like, name me a scrub from the Warrior team.
That's funny, man. It's too funny.
Monte was a hooper though, but he couldn't stay healthy.
Hey man,
And you always bring out the drums at halftime. Fam.
Hey, Rage, I feel you, bro. I'm not happy. I'm about to go get some food. I am pissed. And that's the reason why people be telling me go and coaching. I cannot coach. Because if I coach kids, I'm going to slap somebody kids up the head. And if I coach adults, me and somebody going to square the fuck up. Because, like, this ain't right, bro. Like, they playing, like, especially Jimmy. Like, I'm squaring up. I'm like, bitch, listen. Yes, you've been shooting good against Atlanta. Stop with this freaking kick out leg threes. Like, is that something you practice? Go to the freaking hall and draw some fouls. You got Harden on you with 2 fouls, and you trying to do, man, I'm telling you, bro. Listen.
this brother's trying to cause a fight like it was before the regular season ended.
Like Chino's the assistant coach right now, but he's the one. He's just in the background, bro.
They don't want me in coaching, bro. I'm telling you, because me in coaching, a lot of these little boys. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Maybe race.
And then another thing too, me in coaching. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me fill up my water bottle. I'll be back. Hold on. I'm a cook.
Chino's lost his head right now, bro.
Me in coaching. Let's bring it to football. Me in coaching. All this freaking PR shit with Rashford, Ten Hag is gonna work with Rashford. Fuck that. Ten Hag see that motherfucker tape and say he is shit. Sell him. No, they're trying to make him look good to bring the price up. I'm calling that shit out if I'm a coach in public. I'm gonna be like, that's our club doing PR business because that's bullshit. We all know he's shit. I coach him every day, and that kid got nothing. He is shit. He don't know his right from his left.
Oh, man, that's so funny, bro. Chino is going off right now. We're having one of them famous Chino rants right now.
Listen, bro.
Literally because the team is losing. Fam, you're not even that far off, bro.
No. Listen, the lead is not. I'm not worried about the lead. It's what 9 points.
7 points, B.
Oh, we're 34, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know they didn't put it on the screen. Because I remember.
What I was saying to CM is that you're gonna make an adjustment, but it might be too late.
Never too late. 7-point lead is 2-3 point. Get a stop and get 2-3 pointers, and you're in the game, bro. All you gotta do is get stops.
You just gotta shoot, though. You gotta shoot better. That's literally what it is. Because the same thing kind of happened in the game 1 with the Celtics and the Bucks. We were shooting like crap. right?
Mhm.
And it got to a certain point in the game where they were just running away with it, literally. And then I knew within the third quarter, I was like, yeah, this game's done. Like, we cooked. But let's see. I,
No, we should definitely
I
come
see
out
him.
and play better
You
in the
just see
third,
that
though.
play. I see him. You just see that play from Luca, bro.
Ridiculous.
hey,
He baby
Hey,
Cameron Johnson, man.
hey.
hey, you see this guy? There's this one guy, right? He hates Messi. He's a Miami Heat fan, right?
Hmm.
But he's a troll on Twitter, bro. He's the one I dropped in the group chat when he was like, "Don't mention Messi in the same conversation with Ronaldo and some." But this guy, he hates Arrow, right? And he goes, because you remember in the beginning of the season, Tyler Arrow said that he should be in the conversation with Luca and Trey Young.
Hmm.
And this guy tweeted the other night when Luca was getting cooked on defense, he was like, he doesn't even acknowledge Harold by his name. He called him 14, but we know who he's talking about. He said 14 definitely in the conversation with Trey and Luca defensively because they're all shit. Hey, but Luca was getting cooked, fam. And CP3 was attacking him too, bro. Hey, CP3, man.
Hmm.
Whew, if that boy legs don't fall off, I'm telling you, Sun's
Hey,
gonna be good in the finals.
trust me.
Trust me.
I can't. I haven't seen anybody going past them after last season disappointment in the finals. I was like, they'll be back. They'll be back. And we've seen it. Like they literally look unstoppable right now. But we'll see what game 3 does tonight though. That's all I'll say.
Hey, what's this guy Tariq coming for, man, in the chat, man?
Man said,
This
"Have
guy,
your teams ever won a chip in your lifetime?" And you go see him leaves the chat. Hey, I told you they need Bronny as one of the draft picks whenever it happens, and
I'm t-
LeBron with Westbrook here. Man's gonna hang up his number 0 jersey in the rafters after that final season, fam.
bro.
Okay,
He might as well come as a different number so he can just retire 2 jerseys, man. You know what I mean?
that's sweet.
Man, like Westbrook coming back to OKC. Shade's gonna be a superstar by then. We're gonna have drafted Bronny, got LeBron. Hey, so we're gonna have the team with the most depth. Probably gonna end up sweeping everyone in the playoffs. Yeah, easy 16 wins. You know what I mean?
Hey, mad thing. Man said, "Ray Ray says put UD in fab." Hey,
Sometimes you need that. That's the even though man can hardly run no more, but you need that. You need that level-headed stability, that fear. But nah, yeah, he ain't touching road in these playoffs, man, unless they're up big.
yeah. Man said, "Screw the divers, Embiid and the beard." Tariq said, "Get KD back as well." But
Hey, I would
I,
take it, man.
I saw some mad rumors about KD wanting to be a Celtic family.
Hey,
I was like, what? I was like, that's a bit mad.
nah.
That's a bit mad. Jalen Rose saying that Luca will be the difference tonight. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. It's just what CM said earlier was that the other players in their team, they need to step it up, man. Jalen Brunson, Max Kleber, they need to step it up a lot in order to, because in both games, I think Lucas scored 30. Do you know what I mean? By himself in both games. So
He has been the difference, isn't it?
literally. So, let's see what they can do with the rest of their team anyway.
Nah, Jaden Brunson, that brother, he dropped 42 on Utah. We need
Yeah,
some of that. We need
yeah,
some of that, Jaden. Maxi Kleber dropped 25, was it, on
yeah.
Utah? We need some of that, man. Hit your shots.
Trust.
Be aggressive. Get to the hole. When you get open shots, make sure you're focused.
Bro, what
And
are you talking about, bro? Bro, it's different when Donovan Mitchell and freaking Mike Conley, who barely have any
this,
freaking legs,
nah,
guarding you. When it comes to
nah,
Booker
listen,
and what's the other guy? Mikael Bridges guarding you. It's a
I
whole
get that.
different ball game.
I get that, Chino, yeah. But I'm not even saying you have to drop 42. But be aggressive, get to your spots and be ready, man. Because Jalen Brunson, he can still get buckets. He's one of the best backup point guards in terms of driving to the bucket and
Yeah,
getting
he
his
looked
own
timid
shots.
though. I can't lie. The two games, he looked timid. Like
Yeah,
they've been getting into his head.
but defo the Suns can clamp up. Utah, that what Mia Rollins said. Perimeter wise, Utah are dead, but
Trash.
the Suns,
So
Cole
trash.
Bridges, whether it's Cam Johnson, you break. They have teams with length. Pause.
Defensively too, Jason Kidd got to force Crowder to beat them, bro. Crowder is as good as he is. He's shit. Trust me. He's a good player, but he made some sus decisions sometimes.
Hey, Crowder's a funny guy as well. Fam.
On God, he gonna play hard. He gonna play defense. He's a good player, but he's also a shit player. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
The guy, you just gotta force Crowder to beat you. I'm pissed
I
right now.
want Chris Paul to win that ring, though. I can't even lie to you. I'm not. I would actually like. I know that guy is going to break down in tears, fam, because you know that's so many years of work to get to that point, brother. That guy's he's gonna be in the middle of the court, fam, with his hands up to God, fam, just on some. You know what it was there? I just see it, fam. It's bare confetti. I can just see it, bro. I can see it.
That moment there, it'll probably be one of the best moments. If it happened, look, I don't want to jinx it, but it'll probably be one of the best moments of the 2020s. You know what I mean?
Because hey, it's been elusive, bro. Like literally, he's just not been able to attain it. And last season was so close. Yeah, and they've been a crazy team this season. Best record in their franchise history in regular season, like. And you know they just look so strong, like as a team. It's gonna be crazy.
Trust me.
And another thing too, if I'm wait till I get a son, bro, and I put him in sport. Because if I'm Bam Adebayo mom, I'm yelling at Spo like, bitch, if you don't tell my son ISO and everybody get the fuck out the way. Like, bro, come on now, bro. He's too quick, bro. The guy's 6'9" with guard speed, bro, and lateral quickness, bro. Let him work, bro. I know it's Embiid. Let him work. Catch it on the high of the elbow. Pump fake, drive right, hard drive, stop, pump fake, Embiid get up in the air. Boom, draw foul. Come on, it's too easy. I'm talking about it's easy, but doing it is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Hey, Tariq said that you imagine you looking like DeAndre Ayton. That's your cousin, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
DA.
Bro, that guy developed his mid range, man. He been shooting it well. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
Bam need to take a page out of his book.
His Bam. No,
I remember the time they were like, "Oh, his family is from Bahamas." I was like, "Bitch, no, they born in Bahamas." I was like, "No, they didn't." And then this season, they got it right. I was listening. They're like from Jamaica, moved to Bahamas. I was like, "Yeah, you got it right."
Embiid with a mid range.
Stick it.
Yeah, man, he did. Harden leading the game and scoring 15 points for him tonight. Still,
Bam flopping.
Jeez, they've turned over Adebayo Harris to the hoop. Wow,
not a good start to the third for Miami.
Yeah, I'm gone.
He did.
Nah, come on, Chino.
Hey, Gino, you gotta come back. What's going on, fam? About 15 points on the fast break for Philly tonight. Mad.
Just free for Miami. Yo. That just goes to show he's been a dominant team defensively.
Ayton is a major factor. Maxi's the reason why the Raps lost to the Sixers. Yeah, that first night, 32 points in that game one. That was a big game for him. Can't even lie. But Danny Green has been playing well, 75% from the field.
I saw him with lethal shooter before the season started, trying to rework his jump shot. You know what I mean?
Just
reworking that jumper.
He was about to turn the ball over again there, Max Struess.
Bam, the turnaround. They're doing so well trying to. It's almost like they're getting the players in uncomfortable positions, making them take shots that they haven't really worked on as much.
Mm.
Easy poor.
5 on the shot clock. Embiid takes the shot. Does it drop for him? Nope. Here's Kyle Lowry. Oof. He's missed again.
Maybe Ray says something interesting. They say Bam not being a threat with the ball in his hands really kills the offense. And you know what? Yeah, Chino puts a lot of blame on Coach Spo, but before that, I've kind of heard Chino's perspective. I always used to think like, damn, why is this guy Bam like? He just doesn't look aggressive on the offensive end, and I used to think like, why is this guy like this? Because he has the tools, he has like the potential to have a decent mid-range shot, a good post game, and he can be that dominant guy. Because you see, defensively, Danny Green hitting again for free
from the corner office. Danny Green, yeah. So man, sorry, bro. Sorry to cut you off on that chat there. Ooh, they get hit one back
answers. But yeah, man, I always used to think, why the hell is Bam not just going to the hole and bullying most of these men? Because he literally can, even though he's an undersized center, he's got a lot of strength, that core strength.
Yeah.
And defensively, we see what he's about. So imagine if he just transformed into that two-way player. I always thought Miami would be a bigger threat.
Yeah. 100% agree with that still. I can't even lie. Because I mean, I'm looking at we just looked at that matchup there with Embiid. Went straight to him, but just wasn't aggressive enough. I think he's a bit clumsy as well. And then obviously Embiid does flop a little bit. Like, you know, he likes to sell the fouls, bro. He likes to sell them still. So it is what it is. Embiid missed that first free throw. How is there 9 minutes left in the third quarter? We have 38 points. Come on, what is this? Hey, Baby Rage is not happy right now.
Hey man, I miss LeBron. Seeing the profile pic, man. I miss LeBron in the playoffs.
True. It's been a minute since we haven't had a LeBron KD in the second round at all. So it's mad. Is it the changing of the guard or is it just a blip right now? I don't know.
That's it right there. I saw something where it was saying these guys haven't even played in the regular season for like a few years now. Which is crazy because they always put them on these Christmas Day games, but the past couple Christmas days, man's been injured.
True, I can't lie, it's true, you know. Because I think I watched the Christmas Day game between the Lakers and the Nets, and yeah, they weren't there, fam. It was the Patty Mills show that night, boy. He hit 30.
Trust me.
So
that was the battle of the role players.
Trust me.
Oh, Chelsea have been bought, says Tariq. Well, what did you think about that, actually? Because I saw something regarding it earlier because it was in Nuruddin's channel, and he was mentioning how there's a clause actually in that kind of like contract, you want to call it a contract, where there's an anti-Glazers clause where you can't like do certain things for 10 years and all them.
I heard about this, about the not taking dividends at the club and all that stuff. I mean, it's smart. Obviously, Chelsea have learned from the mistakes of United and how it's kind of alienated the fan base and whatnot. And so it kind of makes it a little bit different, like, you know, because obviously if they didn't do that clause, then, you know, we would have a bit more to say on it. But I think the main thing for Chelsea is structure. They need a good footballing structure. They have literally, for the last 15 years, been buying players at will without fitting them into any kind of structure. And now you look at the situation where they're in, where They've got a number of defenders who are leaving the club. They don't have anybody else like on the books. They got to go out there and spend a lot of money. They put together a collection of attackers that don't work, and that's just down to a lack of structure in terms of your transfer strategies, and also just across your lower levels in terms of bringing players into the team. I think the young players that have come into their team, it was because of that transfer ban. That's why you see the likes of Mason Mount and whatnot in the team. They've got to lean a little bit more on Cobham as well. You talk about it a lot. You loan out all your players, but are they going to come back into the team? Armando Broja, at Southampton, 6 goals this season. Will he come back? Is he the answer? You let go of Conor Gallagher. You let go of Livermento as well, one to mention. But you let go of Tammy Abraham. Look at the goals he scored this season for Roma. He's taken them to a Conference League final when he probably could have worked under Tuchel. In my opinion, I think he would have worked a lot better than Lukaku, to be honest with you. So, his hold-up play is a lot better than Lukaku's. Definitely Tammy Abraham. So it's interesting. It's about the structure now with the ownership in place. How quickly are they going to move on this Paul Mitchell? Because we want Paul Mitchell to come to United, but I've also heard that Chelsea are also looking to bring him in. So that's one we got to watch out for.
Hey, they need to do the deal. Hey, listen. Did you know? There's a guy on TikTok that does that. He's so funny. He's funny. Yo, but listen, bro. I told you Max Strus have to go. He have to get on lock. But what I'm saying is take take Kyle Lowry out the game and bring Duncan in and just put Max in one corner, Duncan in one corner, and let Jimmy and Bam them go to work, bro.
Yeah, let them shoot. Let them guys shoot because, it's all mad. It's all mad. Yeah, baby.
If Duncan get hot and Max get hot, oh my God, Philly gonna have to call the fire department.
They say you're gonna have to ring the bell, fam. Baby Ray is fuming. He's saying this is one of the worst shooting nights ever. He said he wants to punch his screen.
Hey, that video I sent with CP3 and Booker.
That was funny as well.
The whole video is funny, but people only talking about how Mikel called CP3 old, but you didn't hear what Booker said because they were hanging out with Campaign.
Yeah.
What they doing at the JV? Man's like, yo, y'all starters. What y'all doing with that bum bench player, bro?
It's funny. Hey, you can tell that the team spirit is hilarious in their team. Like they're really together as a team. That's also what's helping them. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, because Booker, I like how Booker sit down, let CP3 take over, or CP3, because CP3 usually let Booker cook in the beginning, and in the fourth, Booker be going cold, and he just be taking over. CP3, he still got it. I can't believe y'all made that fat bitch in Philly right now trick y'all into thinking CP3 was done, bro. They run my guy out of Houston, and my guy went to OKC and single-handedly brought them to the playoff with a bunch of bumps. CM can contest to that.
You know what though? It's that recency politics, fam, that goes on in the NBA. We've seen guys get blackballed from that. CP, when he came to OKC, everybody counted him out. They said this was some retirement home, bro. They didn't think he was gonna do anything. He single-handedly dragged us to the playoff spot when everybody wrote us out. We shook up Houston when they had Westbrook and James Harden. James Harden was getting gassed off of one little dead defensive stop, bro. We could have beat them in that first round in the bubble. So, hey, man, we have the utmost respect for CP and OKC because at the end of the day, he gave his all, and he also passed on his knowledge to a lot of our young players like Shea, who's now going on to do, or will go on to do better things and lead his team as he continues to develop. So many young players benefited off CP3 and his knowledge and just the way he plays the game of basketball. So calm, so collected. He knows what he's doing at all times, and that's one of the greatest things about him, and that's why he's the point guard, because He's one of the coolest figures on the court. Nobody can ruffle his feathers. Nobody can force him into taking another shot. That's what he does, man. He controls the game with his own pace.
You just hit the point right there. Like, he plays the game in slow motion. As soon as he gets the ball and he moves up the court, everything just slows down. And he's just like, okay, what am I going to do right now? I need to run this point right now. How am I going to do it? But yeah, man, like, as I said, I want him to win that.
I'm gone because whenever I'm on here, we be playing like shit. I'm gone.
Hey, Rona, but what was we saying the other day about Ja Morant? It's fantastic, yeah, when you can play 100 miles per hour. But what can you do when the game is slowed down? When you got to pick apart a defense, find your open shooters, thread the needle. That's what, because I love Ja, you know. I love him. I know Moss, he that holds him high.
The high standard,
But listen, yeah, for Ja, and I've seen it because I love Russell Westbrook. But I've seen Westbrook. He can go 100 miles per hour, but he cannot go down to 50. He can't go down to 25. He can't half it. Can Ja Morant become one of those players as he matures to slow down the game, pick apart defenses, have that basketball IQ and knowledge to understand the sets that other teams are running so that you don't have to rely on fast break points or your speed and athleticism to beat teams, but you can use your mind as well. That's what CP3 does.
Trust me. They rebound. The Heat is staying with them, though.
It's true. They ain't going away. I think Danny Green stepped out of bounds right there.
He just literally stepped out of bounds. So Heat ball. 14 turnovers tonight for the Sixers.
That's gonna hurt them. That's gonna hurt them going down the stretch. Butler gets fouled again. He's racking up them free throws now.
Yeah, I just seen some news right now. They said some members of the Lakers discussed the possibility of trading for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, what?
I just seen the news. They're discussing it. That'd be interesting. Can't lie.
No way.
Be interested as well.
I saw something saying that they interviewed Terry Stotts for the coaching job.
For the coaching job.
And Mark Jackson.
And Mark Jackson too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I heard the Toronto owner rubbishing the reports about Nick Nurse though.
Yeah, they don't want to let go of him, man.
They definitely don't.
But hey, I don't want to see Mark
Jackson. Motherfuckers hooping now.
Look now.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey.
He was crying a few minutes ago. Look at
2022 NBA champs, Miami Heat. Anything's possible.
You know one person who's not here though. NN, bro. NN is asleep right
now. He's sick.
He's sleeping right now, bro.
He is sick. Yo, his MVP can't do nothing. Look at him. Bam on him. Gave it up. I'm telling you, Maxi can't get nothing. Can't get nothing.
A 1-point game now.
Nothing.
Miami.
I don't see nothing wrong. When I let them pumping.
Cancel right.
Hey. Cut that off. Get off. I had to mute it for a second.
Oh, I forgot who sing that song.
Yeah, you know who sang that song. What's wrong with you, fam?
I forgot who sing that song, my boy.
Yeah, remember, fam.
Oh, yo, I forgot who sing that song. Ban that guy, man.
Trust.
Yeah, man, I've grown pum for fuck. I want to fuck look up Pitney. Fuck him.
Fire for that.
Back to the basketball. I forgot. Look at this guy. He don't want none of it with Bam. Fucking Danny Green.
Damn.
Danny Green is lighting man up, bro.
He's about to have a 20-point game tonight.
He's having one of them games right now.
Danny Green is on.
That's classic San Antonio Danny Green.
Danny Green is on. That's good though, because if we can pull this game out, Danny Green being on this game, we can pull it off. Game 4, he's off. He's definitely off in game 4.
They're showing it now, yeah. For the series, he was 2 for 14 for free. Tonight,
Bro,
he's 5 for 6.
they said he averaged 8 points in the series so far. 16 tonight, boy. Hey, let's see.
Man, that Danny Green, you know.
They said Danny Green giving me Spurs finals nightmare right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it either. Man, we should have never lost that finals, bro. But it was just LeBron by himself. I can't even lie. As a Wade fan, it was only LeBron. Because Bosh was out.
Hey, Danny Green!
I'm gone. I'm gone. You see, they don't make shots when I'm not in here. I'm gone. Bro, there was not making no shots when I wasn't in here, bro. I'm gone.
Hey, again.
Nah.
Nah.
Hey, Danny Green, 80 points. What's going on? Green light for Danny.
It's a foul.
Embiid needs to be careful there. He's taking a lot of bumps in this game.
Trust me, that's the thing. Like he's good. He has to go sit down. He has to.
Man.
Time out, Miami. Tariq saying green light for Danny. Hey, mad thing. He's lighting them up right now. This is why I like playoff basketball, man. It's just so exciting, man. Literally end to end. It's lovely, man.
Let's see.
Jimmy Bucket scored 22 points tonight, 8 rebounds.
Embiid on 3 personal fouls.
Harden's got 4. He's in foul trouble right now. Still, that's why he's not on the court, fam.
Yeah, and you know, Doc don't even trust him like that. That's the maddest thing.
Trust me.
Doc treating this brother like a scrub, fam. He's saying, like even Embiid, is like, I want James Harden to be more aggressive, fam.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like the thing about it is, whenever James Harden gets a foul, yeah, he's always looks shocked. Like he's always like, "What did that do?" It's like, but you know, he did, fam. It was there. Yo, big up AZ in here. Obviously, you already know he's a Suns fan still. At the biology, I can't handle these elite centers. Trust me. Like CM said it already, man. He's not got the size, but he's got the athleticism, and he has to try and be a bit more aggressive. At least put himself about to become a better overall defender, and a better overall two-way player. You ain't watched a non-playoff game for like 3 years. Hey, you see this? Yeah, these are there's the playoff dons, in it. Whenever it's playoff season, yeah, there's a few people I know that are like that, fam. Like, there's playoffs, they switch on the NBA like it's nothing, fam.
Yo, it don't matter what happened in the regular season, just a quick catch up, you know what I mean?
Trust me. Like, even last, when there was the bubble in that year, there's one guy that I know, yeah, he don't watch no basketball. As soon as it was Lakers versus Heat, he was like, "Yep, I'm watching every game." Fam. I was like, "Yeah, you're a shameless guy, bro. You didn't even watch the bubble playoffs, bro." You didn't watch
them bubble games were terrible early on.
Earlier.
Yeah,
they got better though.
Yeah, definitely.
That's when the Suns got good. The end of the bubble, like they didn't lose a game in the bubble. Like they barely missed the playoffs. That's when they were picking up. And I was telling people, like, when they drafted Ayton, I was like, Phoenix is building something. I've been telling man for years, Phoenix is brewing. Like, and then they added CP3, but that's not why I'm here. Hey, why don't Spo bring Duncan Robinson in? You know Duncan be running his ass off in offense, like trying to get open. You know they're going to put Green on him. That would slow Danny Green down. Because he ain't going to have the wind to be shooting on offense. Bro, chasing Duncan got to be annoying, bro.
He literally, Danny Green has literally just been walking into the corner, literally on his ones.
I agree with Chino, you know, because But I ain't no basketball mind, yeah. I just watch and enjoy it. But you you see defensively, it ain't working. You gotta try and match their firepower now. And if you can get Duncan Robertson to try and shake things up, get players moving like Roland and Chino said, listen, bring a different game plan.
Exactly, but I'm gone because whenever I'm on here, they've been lighting our ass up. So I gotta go. I gotta go.
And there's Jimmy to the hoop,
Hey,
and it's back down to 2.
man, just like that, it's a close game, man.
14 points this quarter for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero back on the floor.
This
So
is finals, Jimmy buckets.
His Hero.
They need Tyler Hero to step up offensively, though.
He's done really well like this season. Obviously, last season was a pretty poor one.
Yeah.
Kind of like a big dip since when obviously he was cooking in the bubble in his rookie season, but
Got that 6-man of the year this year. So yeah, man. It's interesting to see, yeah, because nowadays you don't really see a lot of players kind of embrace that 6th man or bench role and try and make the most out of it nowadays. Is Tyler Hero gonna be one of them guys, or is he just gonna be like for example, like a James Harden who wins 6-man of the year and then tries to go on to be a star, innit?
yeah, I mean, I think he's humbled himself a lot more, Tyler Hero. Because in his rookie season, bro, I seen him flexing on LeBron and all of this stuff. I was like, hey, slow down, young man. Because you can be out of this thing real quick if you're not careful. And then obviously he was humbled in it. The last season was great for him. It wasn't great for a lot of players, to be honest, obviously with the whole disruption with COVID and all of that. But yeah, it humbled him a little bit more. I think he became a father for the first time as well. So that also can change you a little bit. And yeah, I think he's just been working really hard on his game, and it's improved a lot. And you can see the dividends on court. There's Tyrese Maxey with a 3-point shot. The game was tied there, but they've got a 3-point lead now. I seen Seth Curry in the crowd. I seen Donovan Mitchell in the crowd too. Playing a bit of basketball in their downtime. And Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, Maxey to the rim. There we go. Just putting that shoulder to Tyler Hero's chest and saying, hey, you ain't strong enough to stop me at the rim. Quick 5 points for Maxey.
Just over 2 points. 2 minutes to go, sorry. Deadman open.
Hey, that's not the look we're looking for here.
PJ Tucker just rebounding and putting it in. Here's Embiid.
Deadman's trying to get his own, man.
Tobias Harris, he misses that. Jimmy Butler, his Hero. Deadman.
Nice pass.
Deadman. That's a foul.
Yeah. Hey, PJ Tucker out here having a little scuffle. Man's trying to be a menace out here, fam. Walking into people. Man said the ref's iced out. He's wearing a chain and everything. Go on. You see these men, fam, they're larger than life personas, fam. These men are supposed to be referees. They're out here dripping out in games. That's wild, man. Man, even what you walked into Matisse Bible and you went like this, acting like he did anything wrong. PJ Tucker's a menace, man.
Hey Tariq, when is that Arsenal documentary out? The All or Nothing? Because I don't know. Like we heard about when is it come out at the end of the season or something?
I can't wait for that to come out, man. Because you see, when I watched the Spurs one, that was the first. Actually, no, I watched the Man City one before.
Mm,
But I like All or Nothing because it kind of exposes what goes on behind the scenes at a football club. I love seeing those like player manager interactions, the
mm,
interaction from the player, from the managers and the owners, for
mm.
example, especially that relationship between Daniel Levy and Jose Mourinho. That was a very interesting relationship because they interacted a lot more than I expected it. I just rather you was slandering him way before fam. Chino knows it.
Too funny. Yeah, like I mean, I actually recently just finished off Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix, right?
Mm.
That was really good to see because obviously that was a crazy fall from grace for Sunderland. His Tyler Hero, woo, hit
Woo.
that long range 3-point shot, and we're into the final 55 seconds of this third. It's a very low scoring game at this moment in time. His Korkmaz corner, woo,
There's the
lovely,
bucket.
lovely. Tyler Hero, oof, bucket. Here's James Harden now. 30 seconds on the clock.
This is about step back free time for James Harden.
Mm. They're shooting 80% each for the 3-point. This quarter. Ooh, James
Mm.
Harden. Yeah, that it's a Tyler Hero better than Harden. And the Aubameyang situation would be interesting to watch. It would be. I think he had no ill will towards Arsenal or Arteta. I think he just wanted to leave, innit? Shouldn't have signed that. He shouldn't have signed that new deal though.
Yeah,
It would have made it a lot easier for everybody.
I think there have been like little reports of you saying that him and Arteta kind of didn't get along in certain situations, and obviously, Aubameyang had the moments where his disciplinary came into action,
Mm,
coming to matches late and all that stuff like that. So it will be good to see how, because all the time these shows and the directors they choose how to paint a picture and kind of roll with the narrative. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how they kind of cover all of that stuff.
true. I do wonder what like I do wonder what's gonna happen because obviously I wonder when they started and when they stopped because obviously they start at preseason they lost that game that to that team I don't even remember what team it was and everybody was bantering them from then in it and I would like to see it starting from then in it. Obviously their season has turned around. Like I was looking at the statistics in terms of Arteta's win percentage. It's actually very good. Like I think it's what
Mm,
55%. I think he's I think he's if I'm not mistaken, he's won 50 odd games, lost about 25. Like he's not done too bad. Like literally, he's not done too bad at all.
mhm.
In his games in charge. I think is it 75 games in charge or something like that. Yeah, 56%. Yeah, is his win percentage. It's just it's good. Like, do you know what I mean? It's actually really good still.
Yeah, that like, I've seen people be like, "I Arteta out. I don't trust this thing." But you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of siding along the edge where I'm like, you know what? Obviously, he's had time to kind of operate, but I kind of see what Arteta's trying to do in it,
Mm,
and he's trying to enforce a certain culture into the club where he's that guy who you can be calm, but you don't mess with him.
mm,
And I think Aubameyang was a big part of that. Now you
mm.
can argue the way Xhaka's been managed, but at the same time, you have to give credit to Granit Xhaka because he's tried his best to kind of reintegrate himself back into the Arsenal team after those moments of adversity, especially with him dashing the captain's armband on the floor and all them things like that. So he's done well to do that. But Arteta, they've had very good runs, and you have to respect that. Even after selling Aubameyang and kind of putting all your trust in the young guns, they're still in pole position to get that top 4 spot and be in the Champions League, which again is going to be good experience for those young players, regardless of what happens either way.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to give him that opportunity to really fully put that team in his name and develop his managerial style even more, because he's a young manager, first time manager. Before then, he was just learning off Pep Guardiola as a coach. So you have to kind of give him time and give him moments to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But as long as he's growing from it and the team's growing with him, then you're moving in the right direction.
Trust me. I mean, like, for me, I'm just kind of like, he's been able to transform the team a little bit in regards to, transitioning out of the older players that he had at the team, the fringe players that were there, into this younger team. Their style of play has come on leaps and bounds from when he started. And then at the same time, it's like, you're right about the culture, but then also you have to also have players that have been there for a minute that can also buy into what you want to do, and that's where Xhaka comes in. So Xhaka has been there for a minute, probably 5 years now, I think he is, and he was out of favor, it looked like, and then he's just bought into what Arteta's trying to do, and that's a key component, and that's where it's going to be interesting with United when Ten Hag comes in, for example, where he's going to have to look to some current player to, you know what I mean? Like, when he instills his culture, that one player has to be one that's respected in the dressing room and then also buys into what the manager's trying to do. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, I think Arteta, the only thing that's going to count against him is this Arsenal board have to really go out there and spend or scout extensively to try and bring in the level of quality that they need for him to go up another level with the team. That's what I'm looking at in it, like, because it's all well and good to have this team. This is where Arsenal have usually struggled over the years, even under Wenger, where they've got a good young team, they play good football, and then there's the next level. You want to go and win those elite level trophies. And in order to do that, you have to spend, because you're not you have to be able to compete with the likes of City, a Chelsea, a United, who can spend the kind of money. You've got to either go out there and spend that kind of money, or you've got to be very smart in the transfer market. So, it's going to be interesting to see.
Exactly. But you see, you know what's funny? Arsenal fans should have looked at Manchester United and they should have learnt from us, because we went through a period where we were getting managers, sacking managers, getting managers, and all we were blaming were managers. And until a certain point where we kind of dialed it down and looked at the grand scheme of things, we weren't really putting as much blame on the Glazers and heat on the Glazers that we should have been doing. So Arsenal fans, they need to look at our situation and realize that you can't just be sacking, appointing. They've been through that period where they got Unai Emery and them guys. That Arsene Wenger is criminally underrated for what he did at Arsenal for all those years, keeping them consistently in the top 4. I know they call it a mockery nowadays and a trophy, but it literally is a trophy when you consider that in those years the club was making profit, bro.
They were selling their best players literally every year. So, like, from 2005 onwards, Vieira leaves, Henry leaves, like, everybody was leaving, and he was keeping them in the top 4. They were even downgrading players, and do you know what I mean? In terms of level, it's mad. And
mad.
the way they went for his head, it was so sad to see. I can't lie, it was sad to see.
I couldn't believe it, me personally, but with the banners and just saying we want Wenger out, all them things there, like, bro, he was still winning FA Cups in that time. Look, I understand maybe those, you get angry because I remember at the time Arsenal were a team where before this, like, when the season starts, you're good. And then as soon as it comes to that Christmas time period, they're gonna drop off.
They're gonna crumble. Yeah.
you have to look deeper into it and realize that the investment hasn't been there from the Cronkies. All of that stuff. They haven't been supporting Wenger the way he deserved to be supported in the end of the day. And whether you want to put some of the blame on him, fair enough. But the majority of the blame should be on the owners, because those are the people that build everything together and have the money to say, listen, we're gonna put in place a championship winning team, a Champions League contending team. And they didn't do that. They just were settling for top four like the Glazers. And the Arsenal fans, they didn't look at our model and say, hey, we need to learn from them and realize that we don't want to go in this path. Because look, you got Unai Emery, you turned against him, and now you're with Arteta. What, you gonna turn against him too? Who are you gonna get after Arteta?
That's the thing. Like, and I think what's gonna happen is, I think next season their Champions League team, I'm sure I can see PJ Tucker and Niang just going at it a little bit of frustration. But yeah, next season they'll be in the Champions League, and then I mean, I hope for Arsenal fans' sake that they go and get the players that they need to continue to build. Obviously they got Saliba coming back, but he's another young player, obviously very, very good young player. But I'm still looking at a little bit of experience somewhere. The situation with Tierney and his injury problems, they need to try and solve that situation, because it doesn't look as if he's going to be the player that we all thought he was going to be when he came to Arsenal. So they're going to have to look at that a little bit. The striking situation is obvious. They've got to sort that out. And then, let's see if they can continue to develop their players. I mean, their young players can continue to develop and step up another level for next season, and then we'll see where they go. They may need a bit more cover in midfield, potentially. They got to sort out that Pepe situation as well, because that's not worked out. It's a lot of money there that they've invested on, and whatnot. So there's a few issues and there's a few things to resolve within the team. They need to get right in the summer, to be honest.
100%, bro. 100%.
If Arsenal get top four, let alone top three, it's an overachievement for this current team and squad. Yeah, 100%. It's an overachievement when you consider the start of the season.
What?
We're expecting us to compete for the league next season, which I'm very unrealistic. It's too unrealistic, like, for people to be thinking about that.
But it's a mad thing, Ronan. Yeah, like you see you in the years where Sir Alex Ferguson kind of left, and you can see the downward spiral. But it was like David Moyes went, nah, Vanguard's coming. We're contended, you know. It's that giddiness, you know what I mean. You think you should be somewhere.
Last season, at the end of at the beginning of this season, I was like, we've got a challenge for the league. We have to. Like, you can't go third, second, and then go nowhere. You have to win. You have to try and win it.
Listen, we got Varane, yeah. We brought a couple man in, and then Ronaldo came back.
I was like, okay,
winning the league,
we're winning the league, man. Because we're talking about guaranteed goals here. And for him to score 24 in all comps this season, and for us to be 6th, it tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, but I was definitely on the same like stratosphere as you when it comes to at least contending for the title. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna win it. Man City and Liverpool are strong, but at least be there, ruffle some feathers. But how wrong were we, man?
That review of the season is gonna be mad as well. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when we review it, because like I gotta watch back the preview and all the stuff all the nonsense I was talking. I've got to make sure I fact check everything and then come back and say, I was wrong about this, and that.
I remember when before I knew you guys in it, I must have did a prediction when I was on stream, and I think I don't remember where I put Man United. I think I put them third in the end.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Yeah, and I was like, right, I expect them to contend something like that, but the City, Liverpool, they're strong. But I was like, man,
6. Embiid's on the bench 33 minutes tonight. I think his game is done. 13 points.
You think if it gets close, they bring him back in?
Yeah, I think if it gets close, they bring him back in. But Tyrese Maxey,
time out Miami. back to 10. 65-75 to Philly. 9 minutes and 17 seconds left in the fourth.
This has been a battle for both of these teams. It's been an absolute battle from a defensive standpoint. It's been crazy. Look how low scoring this game is right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, also the shooting has a contributing factor to that, of course. But yeah, they've really been going for each other, and it's what you want to see as well. You want to see competitive games of basketball. And fam, it's late here, isn't it? So you know you don't want to be going to sleep. You don't want to be watching no blowouts or nothing, fam. So hey,
that's the worst thing. You know when you're up like 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, especially when you stay up for those extra late games, yeah, like the West Coast games, all them things there, and it ends up being a blowout, bro.
It's not a good feeling. I ain't gonna lie. I remember staying up for I think it was the Suns versus the Knicks regular season, fam. And I was like, hey, the Knicks could do something the year, right, fam? Like, they was cooking. Hey, CP3 had a night off, bro. He was chilling. It was too funny, bro.
Boy, man. But I love these type of games though. Cause I feel like you have to get the right balance of like old school and new school, because obviously basketball is kind of headed towards that the analytics approach, but at the same time, analytics doesn't cover effort. It doesn't cover a lot of the things that are intrinsic within a player. You know what I mean? A player's performance, and you really got to account for that. Like defensively, a lot of that is effort. A lot of that is intrinsic motivation to be able to do that over a whole basketball game.
Yeah.
So for me, I like them kind of old school games where it's low scoring. You can see each possession, every player is dialed in, whether it's them diving for a ball, making sure they're moving their feet. You know what I mean? I love them type of games because look, it makes those big shots even more exciting. Because when you don't see players constantly making threes all the time, look, it's lit. But when you see them hit that big shot, it's like, wow, it means a lot more, because it's like, they had to work.
For that. Yeah.
Literally, bro.
It's mad. It's mad. Boy. Hey, can Philly get one game back in this series and then obviously wait till Monday, and then they've got another big home game where I think they've got to play even better than what they've been playing tonight to even get that result. It's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Try and take it to game 5 back to Miami and see if it's see what they can do over there on the road.
They always say that the series starts when the home team loses.
The game's on Sunday, sorry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The game's on Sunday.
So yeah, man. Philly, you gotta protect home floor. Your series is basically done. 3-1. Doc Rivers, he's choked 3-1 series, but he's never come back from them.
Yeah.
Shout out Doc Rivers, man.
Yeah, trust. Shout out Doc Rivers, man. They get too much disrespect. I can't lie. Too much disrespect.
I find it mad how coaches they can be regarded as one of the best one season, and then all of a sudden they're nowhere to be heard. Like, remember Dwayne Casey?
I remember Dwayne Casey, fam. He was coach that's what I'm saying, coach of the year. Then now, just forgotten man, fam. It's mad. This is why I'm hoping that Monty Williams wins that championship, that ring. I'm hoping he does. Just because, for the work he's done to get to where he's at, he needs to win that ring, fam.
Trust me.
He's built that team, boy.
Man. The NBA is ruthless with their coaches, man. Dwayne Casey, he's just rotting in Detroit right now. They're praying Cade Cunningham becomes a good player.
Trust me. 6 points for Bam Adebayo. Tonight he scored 23 in game 2 and 24 in game 1. So mad. bags both of those free throws. There's Tyrese Maxey. Shake Milton. Harden. Ooh, Tobias Harris. Hey. He got to do something now.
Tobias Harris 4 for 12.
PJ.
As long as he.
PJ. Airball.
PJ.
I'm telling you, he looks out of sports, fam. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with him, bro.
That's supposed to be a shot, PJ, man. Oh, God, for that.
Little scramble. Look at him.
Hey.
Hey, I'm telling you, they don't want it, fam.
You know what's mad, though? The corner shots are probably, I don't know how they called it the easiest shot in the game, because to me, they're the hardest.
They're definitely the hardest, bro. You got to get that so accurately.
It's not like you got the leverage of getting like a bank shot.
A bank, yeah.
Like when you got to make sure everything's aligned.
Point, fam.
Man.
Even man, they'll be in the corner, then they'll just shift to the left or to the right, and then hit the shot, innit?
Trust me.
Yeah, Max Strus has not been shooting at all today.
He's had some good shots as well.
Yeah,
James Harden turning it over.
There's a lot of turnovers. I want to see what the turnovers are saying, man. It's a lot of turnovers for Philly tonight. Probably close to 20 now. I think that's the risk. That's the risk that you run in it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With the way they're playing.
Oh, Butler for free.
How many points tonight? I'm sure it's close to a 30-point game now. 27.
Sheesh.
27.
He's
9 rebounds. He's been active on the boards. He's hard to step back.
He went for that rebound, though.
Yeah, he chased his own shots.
Good hustle.
Maxey.
Good hustle.
Oh! Hey.
Come on, Tyrese Maxey, man.
13 points. 11-point game now. Ooh.
Listen, Tyrese Maxey, that is fearless, man.
Ooh,
tough shot. Jimmy Butler ain't going away. That's one thing we know about him.
Yeah, he's definitely not. The rest of the team got to step it up, though.
Big time. Harden.
3 on the shot clock. Maxey's got to just take it. Yo, hey. Tyrese Maxey,
we don't need Embiid back in the game, fam. It's Maxey takeover time.
Trust me. 15 points for Maxey now.
Run them plays, run them sets for Tyrese Maxey, man. Not even James Harden, fam. Forget him. He looks drunk.
Trust me. Trust me.
Look at that. The degree of difficulty on that shot.
I said Moss was tapping in with the final third. Big up them man over there. Shem, Banks, and Julie as well. Said he pissed off Shem, needs to send him a new message with the new Arteta contracts. That's funny, man. That's funny.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. No points in that first half. 15 in the second half. Woo. Turned it on when they needed him the most.
Embiid back in the game, though. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's got to ride out these last 5, man. 31 points for Jimmy Butler now.
He might go for 40.
Ooh, James Harden turns over the ball.
Ooh, there we go. That's a poor pass, PJ.
And he saves it. Ooh, what a pass. Tobias Harris. Ooh, off the rim. Rebound Harden. Ooh. That was an absolute play, though, for Maxey. Saves it and like a no-look pass. He didn't know where it was going. Embiid.
Oh, no.
Yo.
Damn. Chino, come and speak for your DPOY.
That was a absolute play.
Oh, my
All for Maxey, yeah. Saving that ball and throwing it into no man's land, but then you've got Harden there to pick it up. And then, fam, literally, this little play here, Adebayo, what is going on there on defense? What is going on here?
You got to know the person now.
And he gets it. And that's the 3-point play there. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, Embiid, hey, it was, hey. NN is going to wake up now. Wake up, NN, wherever you are, bro.
NN, fam. Every stream NN's been here slandering Jokic. Yeah, we're there. Hey. NN's got to wake up now. That is King's awake. You know what I mean? His MVP's woken up.
His countryman is here, fam. Hey, it was there. Hey, Embiid, that was an absolute play. Hey, man, did the G Generation X, man. Hey. Yo. Hey, man, this has been an absolute game. I've loved every minute of it. I'm telling you.
Tyrese Maxey's come big. What?
That's an absolute play, man.
That save is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Man.
Hey, PJ Tucker, yeah, you said he's been out of sorts. I gotta agree with you there, Kai. It's his errand pass to the depot that creates that.
Mad. Absolute madness. Hey, my man. Chino is lost somewhere. I don't know where he's at, fam. Where you at, Chino, man?
It's not looking good, fam. We're waiting for Chino to jump back in the stream, bro. He's nowhere to be.
He's gonna be
nowhere to be seen. Chino's sleeping, bro. Man say even Reedus is coming for him in the GC.
I've seen it. Hey, that's too funny. But hey, all I'm saying is credit to Philly, man. What a performance. They've stepped up. Obviously, Embiid, obviously that factor has helped, of course. But, you know, James Harden, Tyrese Maxey stepping it up and helping their team they're very close to a victory now. Just 4.5 to go in this final quarter. So we'll see what they can do to close this game out.
Well, what is this thing about Tariq being an actor, fam?
I don't know.
Him and Musa chatting about this acting thing, fam.
You was an actor, yeah? What's going on, bro?
Man.
Hey, let me see the episodes, fam.
Trust me, fam. I need to see the acting, man.
Check it out, fam.
Hollywood tea, you know. Different.
Oh, man. I don't know. Hey, what is
it? Chino Cappy did a match.
Hey, man, what's going on? I don't know. What is this, bro? I don't know
I don't know what's going on, you know. Hey. Lord, fam, man, he's camera focusing.
Have I ever heard of the CBBC show Traps? Nah.
Nah.
I never heard of it, fam. It's been a minute, bro, since I watched CBBC, fam. Like, bro,
trust me.
I probably
watched that since like the late 2000s.
But I'm an old man, fam. I don't know, innit? Like I don't even watch TV anymore. If I'm being totally honest.
Yes, it's just YouTube, bro. It's YouTube.
Yeah, it's YouTube or like I watch Netflix sometimes. I watch Amazon Prime, bro. Like that's what I don't even watch TV anymore, man.
I only watch TV when if I can get basketball, football, or if I
Yeah.
watch like cartoons and stuff like that.
Mm. Wait, what? They said that he was showing on that show when he was a kid, and one of his subscribers found the video and shared it. That is funny as hell, bro. What? Man, we're looking for you on TV and that, bro. Mad. You say, oh, 2010. That's a minute. That's a while ago as well. Still,
That's a mad, fam.
12 years ago, fam. Brother. That's when I started my days, bro. I'm old as hell, bro. That's when I started uni, fam.
That's crazy, bro. 2010, fam. I wasn't even in secondary yet.
I was not at uni in 2012, 2010, sorry. Mad. Hey. And like James Harden.
Give it to Maxi Daddy Green.
He jumped in. Nah. Danny Green is on smoke right now. What the hell is going on here? I think it's 21 points to that. Yeah, it's 21 points to that, fam. Mad.
All of his shots coming from downtown.
He's probably shooting at 90%. He must be. From free. He must be shooting 90% from free.
Is it 87.5%? Damn near 90%. Oh my days.
Gosh. Just dropped in there, man. Ooh. Philly fans on their feet.
Getting that Kawhi Leonard bounce.
Timeout. Mad.
Must see he was still old in 2010.
Man. It's on the Discord, yeah. Hey, I need to check that out, fam. That is hilarious. I can't lie to you, fam.
Trust me.
That is too funny. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, so they've challenged this.
I
think it's gonna be a waste. Okay, maybe that's they can't give that. That's not an offensive foul.
What they saying? He kind of extending his arm,
just to kind of force him back
and
away from the ball, innit? Like, and then obviously, then the swipe happens after that movement. So
yeah,
let's see what they say anyway.
I don't know. I wouldn't feel good with them giving an offensive foul in that situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I mean, did you see the offensive foul that they gave Chris Paul on Jalen Brunson?
That was ridiculous,
That was ridiculous. I can't lie, bro. What?
these refs be wilding, bro. Like,
we keep talking about them literally game after game. It's not like, you know how like it used to be like every like 3 or 4 weeks there was something wild that happened. But literally every game now, these refs are doing something mad.
I'm telling you, in the NBA, they're gonna have to start doing referee press conferences, man. They can't even say that. They can't even say that because these guys are like top throughout the game. I'm seeing Scott Foster doing things like he's Jack Harlow and them things there, fam. Nah, speak about the game, big man.
You know the ones there, bro. I see the Jack Harlow thing. I was like, brother, hey, what is this, man? What's the NBA on right now?
Nah. Man, they're trying to make showbiz out of referees, fam. Nah, do your job, big man.
Your job, fam. And the Bayern going to the line. Called it a foul. Originally, what they called it. Oh, he missed the free throw. Hey, nah, something's going on with it. Jimmy's not happy at all, fam. He's like, fam, I've been working this whole game.
Yeah, bam. He's been sacking, I can't lie.
Refereeing in sport, of course, 100. There has to be. I don't know what's going on.
You know, yeah. That yeah. If I didn't do my main dissertation topic, that was gonna be my second option.
Oh yeah.
Speaking about the decline in officiating in sport, bro. Because it's a real thing.
Hey, there's a lot. there's a lot you could have spoken about as well in that dissertation still, man. From the corruption thing, boy, that Italian football scandal, oh my days. Ooh, I see. Nah, he's killing right now. What is going on? He's having a game.
The Maxi explosion continues. 18 points in the second half alone.
Second half alone. Oh my days. Is that the Bible going to the Oh, what a block!
Embiid!
Oh my lord, Danny Gray.
Danny Gray. Oh. You know what? We didn't speak about this, bro. See, when CP had that perfect game, 14 for 14.
Oh yeah. Oh my days, bro. That 14 for 14 was mad. I told you he needs a ring. He needs it.
I'm telling you, bro.
He needs the ring.
One of the best players. Forget just one of the best playoffs. One of the best games of all time.
He needs that ring, and I'm hoping he gets it. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I support the Celtics, but hey, I'm realistic. I don't think we do anything really. If we do, it's a shock.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the season, I was hoping for a second round. We're in it right now, so we'll see what happens in it. But that Suns team, I've tipped them to win it from the beginning anyway, and they look like they're on course to doing so. We'll see what Lucas says tonight with his Mavs team.
True, man.
But yeah, they're calling MVP.
But you know what, Tariq, man, it's something that needs to be explored, bro. Because I think there has been a rule, especially in the latter stages of the 2010s, probably mid 2010s to latter stages. There has been a serious decline in refereeing. Now, obviously, like Roland watches more leagues in it, but I've primarily been a Premier League guy, such stuff like that, Champions League. So I'm more exposed to that in the international scene. But man, there's been a serious decline when it comes to that. And I think the new generation of referees that kind of came from the previous gen, they've been a big part of that. And yes, there have been changes in terms of VAR, but this thing has been happening way before when we're talking about, just clear and obvious mistakes that you shouldn't be making. Like these things here, I don't want to make it a meal of it yet. But how do you have a referee at the top level with a pot belly? That's what I'm saying, bro. These men are supposed to be I'm not saying be as fit as a footballer, but you gotta have the fitness to run around on the pitch and do your job, bro. Some of these men can't even run. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, Tariq, he's got 3 rings: San Antonio, Toronto, and then obviously with the Lakers in the bubble. So yeah, he's been about, man, and he's won them. But yeah, bro, I 100% agree with you, man. Like the standard has dropped so far. Like the standard in the Prem has dropped so far, man. We used to have some top refs, man, in the league, and it's just dropped off so dramatically. In other leagues, I've seen referees, they're a little bit more sterner. Like, they're no nonsense. They don't really take shit from the players and that. And the managers as well, for that matter. But yeah, I think just generally across sport, the standard has dropped. I think corruption plays a part in it, of course. Like we know how many referees get paid off, man. Like just to make bogus calls and that. And like, in all honesty, I don't know if it will ever change. To be honest with you, I mean, that's gonna be. Oh, Chris Paul's 37 as well today, fam. That's mad, man. But yeah, it's going to take the authorities at the top level to make some changes to the way the refereeing is going to work, because I can't see the referees that are coming through themselves to change anything still. So
that's it. That is it. But I think it all comes with clarity, man. We need referees to be coming out there and explaining their decisions, bro. If there's a controversial decision in the game, you tell that referee to come out, just like the players, just like the manager, and you say, you know what? I made this decision because of that. You got VAR now, so you have even more of an excuse to be hearing like the words of how the referees are communicating in Stockley Park and on the pitch. Like there's more excuses to do that because the technology is in place now. So I think there needs to be a lot more clarity. Like the referees in the NBA, I know it's two different sports, but we can hear that what they're talking about when they're behind their decision making. There's the what is it? The report that they have after the game explaining any possible errors that could have come up throughout the game. Like what the Premier League, football as a whole, they can implement that.
But like the football industry is corrupt, so obviously they're not gonna do things like that. They don't want a level of accountability. Step back from Harden, Embiid's now out of the game completely. Now he's sitting out like 36 minutes tonight. I think that's enough. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, like there's gonna be because of the corruption in the sport, in the industry, like they don't want to even add an extra layer of scrutiny on top, where like now people like us can be sitting here and really scrutinizing these referees' performance. It's all crazy, man. I don't think they want that.
Yo, you know what? What I say? This Kyle Lowry thing fucked us in the butt, bro. Kyle Lowry should have just run with Gabe and let the game play out. And then, you know what? Start the fourth quarter, right? We're down 3. End the third. We brought the game, tied it back, down 3. Start the fourth quarter. We start with fucking Kyle Lowry and Bam running pick and roll. Bam out there looking like Greg Oden and Kyle Lowry out there looking like I don't even fucking know who. But like, bro, what is Spoelstra doing? I've been telling people before the game, this is a Duncan Robinson game. I could tell the team was going to be off, bro. You needed that, bro. You needed a shooter out there, bro. It's what it is, though. I don't even care.
Yeah,
It's going to play out just like the Hawks series, though.
Tyrese Maxey just hit another 3, and there's less than 20 seconds left. This game is done.
Yeah, it's been done.
20-point lead for Philly.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
99-79. And that is game in like a second. And we are, that's game. That is game. Baby rage between the inability to shoot, taking bad shots all night, poor officiating, and the Danny Green revival. No way we win this game, and you haven't. Spo really got out coached by Doc Fixing.
No, he didn't. I
think early on
he had energy. The fans had energy because Embiid just came first game back. When everybody settled down, Embiid won't look that bad next game. He gonna look better. And Spo's gonna game plan better. It won't be the same. Doc Rivers ain't on coaching nobody. It's what it is. Jimmy played good. Everybody else was off. Spo's trying to force these damn Kyle Lowry minutes. Kyle Lowry had 0 points. Like 0 points. Come on, man. It's just a bunch of shit went bad. My stream kept stopping. Man, I need to pay for some shit and stop with this fucking bundle shit, man. I'm sick. Yo, I'm about to take a nap, man. Big up you, man.
Hey, big up Chino.
Hey, anybody in the chat play FIFA 22 on the PS5? I'm trying to run some pro clubs, man.
Hey, Chino, fam, man. We can run pro clubs anytime, man.
Hey, bro, let me know, bro.
Hey, you, man, watch when I'm getting my PS5. I'm going to be back on this gaming thing as well.
Hey,
bro.
Hey.
I'm
the king at FIFA. No one can beat me, I swear.
They made it free, bro. I only play pro clubs. I ain't going to lie. I used to play the Ultimate King.
Beat me on FIFA. I used to play that.
The Ultimate King, bro. But that man wants you to put money in there, because they be giving you the shitty cards, and then you go up against some man with some cards. Most time you beat them because they're trash. They just have a bunch of good players and good cards. But sometimes you go up against them man where them man is like elite with them good cards. But yeah, man, we can run this pro clubs, bro.
brother, I'll do the Gegen press Jurgen Klopp thing, fam, on FIFA, fam, and everybody's just ultra attacking, fam.
Hey, I be doing that on pro clubs and messing myself up because I be playing with them buttons and don't even know where my striker at because I be pressing ultra attacking. When they're attacking, I'm going ultra defensive. I'm setting offside traps, and then I'm like,
hey, that's how I play on FIFA, bro. It's ultra attacking Gegen press thing.
hey,
fam.
FIFA kind of did a thing with pro clubs this year. I ain't really feeling it. I ain't gonna say much, but they could have did it, but separated, man. They got them goalkeepers, man. Like, man, it's crazy.
Hey, people, it is late.
Hey, you doing? Oh, you're not doing the other game, huh?
Oh hell no! Hey, Chino, I can't, fam, bro. I need to. I was thinking about it, yeah, and I was like, bro, if we do this game, like, I'm gonna be sleeping at 5 in the morning. You know
Yeah,
what
and don't do the Heat game on Sunday, man. I feel like when you do our games, we be just allow that one, bro.
Leave it.
If I said leave it, I'm gonna watch it. I don't think I'm gonna do the game because I'm going to work. I'm gonna sleep.
Good thing. All I know is Man United is winning tomorrow since Miami lost. But yo, big up, man. I'm sick. I'm gonna take a nap.
Man, big up Chino still, man. Your team lost.
Stress. Big up.
Lost 20 points.
Yeah.
It's peak. Big up Chino though. But yeah, Tariq, I'm trying to get my gaming thing back on in it, so I'm gonna get a PS5 soon, and then yeah, we could run up a little tournament or something, fam. It'd be nice to do still.
Trust me, man. That would be lit still.
Yeah, but hey, we're gonna get out of here, man. Hey, the Sixers beating the Heat at home, 20-point lead, 99-79. Embiid back, put in a good performance. Jimmy Butler scored 33 or something like that tonight. Tyrese Maxey with 21 points at the end of the game. Crazy. Boy, it's all mad. Big up my guy CM as well for coming in here. Bro, shout yourself before we dip, man.
Hey, big up everybody in the chat. Big up Ronan.
Come on.
You know the way it is. CM22 ENT, YouTube, Twitch, all socials. You'll find me there.
Calm. Yes, people, we'll be back tomorrow. We've got the game between the Celtics and the Bucks, first road game for the Celtics in the series. And then after that, we got game 3 of the Grizzlies and the Warriors. That's going to be a lit game where I can't wait for that. And then, and then Sunday, we also got some stuff as well going as well. So, yeah, it should be all good. But make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new and all of that. And we will see you tomorrow. Peace.